that we've said before. But if not, then that's completely okay. And it seems like we're still having a little bit of trouble with the old internet, so we'll just have to do it as it comes at the moment. Hopefully the stream is viewable at least, and things are going okay.
Seems okay for me.
If the stream seems okay for you guys, then that's totally fine. If the stream is straight up unwatchable, mods, if you could please just let me know, that would be very appreciated, and I'll see if I can work any further magic. But we are currently into into the draft of the captains mode, so we will now get to see the strategy of these teams and what they are actually going for.
Right.
In terms of their comps. So we've got Ridiculous versus Team Dunk. I see a few regulars here. I see Strafe, who's been in multiple tournaments before, and Strainseer. I recognize that name, I just can't pronounce it. And I love Hate Myself is Raviente, I'm hearing. Chat, you will also notice we've actually put delay on Dota TV instead of on the stream, so I will actually be able to. I will actually be able to talk to you guys live, as opposed to waiting 3 minutes.
Live interaction, guys.
Yeah, live interaction. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for.
I'm looking at chat right now, as we speak.
Yeah, I am too, and I can see everything about them. Interacting with chat, yes. Low latency streaming.
All right.
Good thought.
So we have a first pick, Luna. This hero has been pretty popular in this meta, and this meta has been going on forever.
Yeah, this patch is. This patch has been happening for a very long time, hasn't it? We've got the confirmation on the new patch date, which is at some point after the Battle Pass ends, which is nice.
Yeah, from 10 days from now till a month and a half till TI.
Yeah, I'm just happy that this patch is not the TI patch, because I've seen way too many. Are we allowed to stream the games that you don't watch? That's an excellent question, and I think that I can't give you an answer right now. But I'm sure the mods have seen that, and we'll discuss it, and then we'll get a response for you. That is an hold that thought, definitely. So yeah, the Luna first pick is on Team Dunk. Let's actually talk about the game here, right?
Yeah. So Lion will also be being picked up, and is a popular hero, as well as the counter pick to Luna, the Terrorblade. Usually is the answer. Because of how his reflection works, you get Luna's passive in your team, and it's a very good passive to have.
But that being said, I do like Winter Wyvern and Terrorblade here, because Winter Wyvern means as long as you catch the Terrorblade's illusions, you can push Winter's Curse onto any target and they just die. You know.
Yep.
The only downside to that, of course, is it's very hard to actually Winter's Curse the Terrorblade, because with his high armor, he doesn't take very much physical damage.
5 seconds.
There's also the factor that if Terrorblade goes on somebody, you can Cold Embrace them, and it wastes its time. So it's also a good factor that if he goes BKB, you always have a BKB canceling spell or delaying that BKB. So Terrorblade is not a fast hero.
No, not at all.
In terms of movement speed, and he likes to hit standing in one place. And Winter Wyvern has basically slows on it or hindrances on every single spell of hers.
I like that, hindrances. But yeah, you're right. Especially when she gets a shard at 20 minutes. Even Cold Embrace is a very strong slow, because it has twice the range of her regular W, or almost twice the range.
Let's talk a little bit about the bans. So A has been banned this game, which makes me believe that Ridiculous want to do something with regen in their strat. And Nyx Assassin is just a really good 4 right now, because of the scout potential, and it's good versus heroes like Invoker. So I'd like to see something picked up like that, since Invoker is a decent hero versus the lineup that Team Dung is showing right now, because of how he plays with the Quas Vex. And is not very greedy in comparison to the Exort build with a Terrorblade in your team. So you can move around the map.
Yeah, you can set up things as well. Crosswax is quite nice into Luna and to Winter Wyvern as well, because they just don't like... the biggest thing is Tornado, which takes away your agency, and then also EMP. Winter Wyvern,
5 seconds
biggest
remaining.
downfall is the fact that she doesn't have very good mana regen. Her spells have very high costs, but you need to build mana regen items on her. Like, you usually very often go Arcane Boots assembled into Tranquils, but at that point, it's one of those things where she doesn't have the Lion mana drain, you know?
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Lion mana drain, the reason why this hero is very popular nowadays is because of his shard.
Yes. It's very good.
Because of how it works
5
versus
seconds
illusion
remaining.
heroes, and Luna is likely to buy something like a
Yeah,
Manta style
yeah.
or get like an illusion cape with, from the neutral items.
She's a very natural
So-
Manta builder, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lion's Shard, what it does is
Radiant
that it
team
gives
pick.
you multiple mana drains, and mana drain removes illusions completely.
Yeah.
It's also a deny pick, so that they don't take away because it's very good versus Terrorblade as well.
And also, on top of that as well, Lion's Shard, the biggest thing about it here is not just its effectiveness against illusions, but also it makes you spell immune while you're draining, which is
Yeah.
really
5
good because
seconds
if
remaining.
Luna, if Luna comes into the fight and pops her ult, Lion just needs to drain her, and as long as she's in, she's around him trying to hit him, he'll be spell immune, which means that the ult can't actually go through.
Yeah, it also means that if Lion was mana draining somebody and Winter Curse happens in front of him, he doesn't get affected by it, so he can get reposition and then
Is that how that
potentially
works?
save. Yeah, because you're spell immune. So if you're spell immune,
Ah, I
then
see.
you
'Cause I
don't
know-
get attracted towards your ally, who
but
is
you can
Winter's
still
Curse.
get stunned if
5
she casts it
seconds
on you,
remaining.
right?
Yeah, if she
Yeah.
casts it on you, then it pierces spell immunity.
Yeah. But you don't get taunted in if you're spell immune, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's good to know. Yeah, no, I do like the AA ban here, but the thing about AA is you've picked. Oh, okay, so usually if you ban AA first phase, that makes me think that you're going to pick Winter Wyvern, right? Because the big thing which people hate about Winter Wyvern is how much regen she gets, right? Like she gives
Yeah.
ridiculous healing, especially if you build Holy Locket and you have the talent. It's stupid. But then they didn't really pick anyone who really abuses regen or really has anything healthy like that. And if you look at
Yet.
the bans from Team Dong, they have banned
Radiant
Oracle,
team pick.
they've banned Timbersaw. They're starting to ban these heroes which actually, would get countered, that you would pick after you ban AA,
Yep.
Like they're thinking, right, what are they trying to build here? Oh, they're trying to build Timbersaw because Timbersaw gets screwed by AA. They're trying to build Oracle because Oracle gets screwed by AA. So
Diet
From
team pick.
what I see, AA, I see whenever I see an AA ban, the first thing that strikes me in terms of core roles are Alchemist and Morphling, because
yeah,
the Morphling, especially because of how
Yeah.
big of a counter AA is to him,
yeah.
it's almost unplayable. Even
For sure.
like
You need to play around Ice Blast on Morphling. Like if you know Ice Blast is off cooldown and you haven't seen him use it, you cannot show. Because the moment
Yeah.
you get Ice Blasted,
your
especially
game
if
is
they've got something like
basically
that,
over.
you just can't do anything. I do also like the Phoenix here though. I do think
That
Phoenix
is
is actually
banning
quite
someone
nice.
now.
Oh, and
Yeah.
there's the Invoker.
Speaking of the Invoker,
Yeah.
Team Dung pick it up now. So Invoker is actually pretty good with their team as well.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing they lack right now is somewhat of an initiate.
Mm.
So that a person who actually goes in, because right now what I'm seeing is Luna really doesn't want a frontline in the
No.
early stage at least.
No, not at all.
And Winter Wyvern is also a backliner, and so is Grimstroke, because you have the Inkswell, you want somebody to go in. And
Yeah.
Invoker doesn't suit that role. He's also kind of a backliner, so they kind of need this one guy to go in right now.
Yeah,
And,
they need a
just
they need a
attract
big tanky
attention.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got the thing is they've kept the pick open
5
for it because
seconds
they're picking
remaining.
their 3, and 3 is usually where they want. I feel
Yeah.
like Axe would be a fantastic pick here, if not already picked by Ridiculous. I
Yeah.
can also see,
Ban.
yeah, I was just about to say Tide Hunter would also work really well with Inkswell. There are a bunch of really good 3s with that. I could also see Clockwork, maybe. Though I feel like you might want more engaged than just a Clockwork, so maybe. Oh, they banned out
so
Mars.
They also need somewhat of an egg hitter
Mm.
right now, because the person who goes in is going to be egged almost instantly. So-
You say that. I think they're actually fine because Luna commonly builds
Yeah.
a lot of attack speed, and Invoker has alacrity. So I think when it comes to egg hitting, they should be covered more or less.
They should be, but the problem with Luna is that she doesn't have a lot of attack range. That means that she's going to be really close to the egg, and Ridiculous have good answers to them grouping up around the egg,
Yeah.
like the Axe, the Terrorblade, the
Diet
Lion.
team pick.
So
Dragonite was also
ideally,
really good, just go in
you
with
want
arrow.
something like a Snapfire, in my opinion. But then again, the Snapfire is
the
not
Snapfire
really that
can't-
initiate.
Yeah, she can't frontline like
DK
that.
would have been really nice,
Yeah,
but DK just got banned.
Yeah, I can see Centaur here, but I don't think Centaur is that good. That there are a few problems with the Centaur pick, mainly just the fact that
5
Axe doesn't
seconds
really hit
remaining.
you very much until he gets his shard. Phoenix, Lion, like, you know, I feel like you don't really do anything in the lane, and you're really just a stampede until the late game. And
Kind of a
it's
stretch
kinda...
and off meta pick, but Night Stalker looks really good for Team Dung right now.
You know what? You've said that, and I actually quite like it. It stops Axe from calling if you blink onto him, which is...
It stops Phoenix
nice.
from Egg. It stops
Phoenix
Terrorblade from
egg.
Sunder. It really ruins
it's
Lion's
just,
game.
It stops meta as well, because like the biggest thing that you do on Terrorblade is you know, you have the save for the Terrorblade, so someone counter engages on him, and then he metas, and then he, you know, Sun does and goes crazy. But if you blink on him with that crippling fear, that does stop that in its tracks. So yeah, Night Stalker's not actually that bad here, I gotta say.
Radiant team pick.
I don't
But they
mind
go
Doom
with the
either.
Doom.
No, Doom's quite good. Doom is also a good initiator, just in the sense of, you know, you blink in, you Doom someone. I think Dooming the Terrorblade, really, really nice. Because if you can lock him out of using Metamorphosis in a fight, that's really, really nice.
The only downside to this Doom pick is that they don't have that egg hitter, like I mentioned.
That's true.
That goes in. Night Stalker would have been that egg hitter as well because of how nicely his attack speed is.
You can get a bit of attack speed on Doom. I don't.
For sure. Doom is not bad here. I'm just trying to say.
Well, I actually like Doom as well, just because it opens them up to. I know it's a bit of a meme here, but it does open them up to the double Doom with Grimstroke Soulbind.
Yeah, for sure. The double Doom, the double Luna spells, and the potential double Winter Wyvern curse.
Yeah, not even double curse. It's double W is quite nice too.
Oh,
I like this Puck. I like this
Puck is really nice.
Puck Phoenix is a classic combo, and it just works really well with the Axe as well. If Axe gets a good call, you immediately have a fantastic follow-up.
Slay together.
I like this a lot.
Apart from the
only
Puck,
problem, the only problem I have, sorry to cut across you. The only problem I have is that Puck gets absolutely destroyed by Doom.
Yeah, for sure.
If you ult the Puck is a non-factor. Like almost every other hero on their team at least has decent range, or you know, like if you doom the Lion, you feel kind of bad about it because you're dooming a support. Same goes for the Phoenix, though I guess you are denying Egg. Puck is a core, and Puck can do nothing. It's like Quap, right? They basically just become a range creep, and it's really, really rough. Continue.
A combo with Puck that didn't get pointed out was the Puck Terrorblade combo with how their axes work.
Oh, with the Terrorize, yeah. So that's actually quite a wombo combo. So you axe them, you get a call, you dream coil them, then you Terrorblade axe. They all run out and they get stunned.
They get broken and spell immune. And I mean, you can finger, you can dunk them after that.
There's a lot of wombo
Sunray. There's like potential that if they get gone on and Phoenix just eggs and they use this combo afterwards, like what do you do?
Well, this is the thing: is Phoenix Egg sets up it works with so many things here. Phoenix Egg works really well with the Axe Call. It works well with the Dream Coil just on its own. Like if Puck lands a good Dream Coil, Phoenix can egg, and then they either need, you know, that's another problem of like if Phoenix eggs outside of Luna's attack range, all of a sudden they only have the Invoker who can hit it with Alacrity at max level. If he builds a little bit of attack speed here or there, and he should have some attack speed anyway, because I believe Invokers usually go Midas. Is Midas Invoker still a thing?
Yeah, Invoker needs to go Midas because of how his hero doesn't really scale otherwise.
Yeah. That's what
but you don't rush it anymore, I feel. You get somewhat of like early items like a vessel or something. I've seen people go drums sometimes.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't like drums this patch. One of the big things which I very much not liked about drums is just the fact that they don't do as much as they used to, and it which is weird because they actually gave drum more charges. Hang on, let me show you guys what I mean. So so drum has 8 charges now more than anything else. But the thing is the charges only last 6 seconds now, and they're on a 30-second cooldown. So the uptime is just so bad that I don't really like it. But I guess that's just personal. I don't like this item anymore.
Okay. So Interesting sentry. They block off the small camp on the top side, and
30 seconds.
the Wyvern's starting off with the Basilisk now, which is pretty interesting. I've not seen this build a lot. It's not very common, and Puck is going for a rush on the bottle, which is pretty common. That's
Yeah, I
how
like that.
bottle works in this patch. Is
That's fair. We've got a little bit
okay.
of aggression
Axe
here.
is going in.
Yeah, Axe hasn't skilled anything yet. Yeah, okay, he takes the battle hunger just in time.
Time to man up.
Nice level 1 Inkswell. I see a lot of Grimstrokes go for Stroke of Fate, but
The
Inkswell might actually be nice here.
Creep lumbers on.
Oh, the
Another
Phoenix.
battle hunger might just do it. Oh no!
Phoenix
Oh,
hit.
oh, one more hit. One more hit.
Oh, it's not worth
no.
now. You're gonna tank so much.
Oh no. You hate to see it. That was not wise.
Okay.
Yeah, a
so-
good little bit of battle hunger there would have been fine, I think. Just
The Doom actually, with his purchase of the Ring of Protection, saved him there because of how tanky he is
yeah,
with the
the
5 armor.
extra armor he has. Yeah.
Yeah. And it also makes it so that Terminator now doesn't have Metamorphosis. And he tanked like 3 tower hits as well from a tier 2. So he's not looking very good right now in this lane because of that. And Doom just shipped out a salve. The Grimstroke is going on the line, but the stun doesn't connect. Right, mid lane is, in my opinion, the more important lane because of how both of these heroes function. They like to snowball, both of them, and Invoker is going for the Quasvex build, as previously mentioned. So he will be looking to get that Spirit Vessel and become online faster than that. Going on the Puck a little bit right now with the Cold Snap.
Yeah, just a tad bit of an engage. Well, not an engage, but a little bit harassed there. A little tornado just for the damage plus a right click. And the thing is about Puck is Puck doesn't have very much good sustained damage or poke, and that's really what you want against Invoker in lane because of those Quas Orbs that just heal him so much.
Yeah, for sure.
So the thing is about Puck is you end up spending a lot of mana to harass the Invoker down because of how much your spells actually cost. But you don't actually do that much damage to him because of his regen. There's a Cold Snap, really nice phase shift that does the extra damage there, but Puck all of a sudden
Puck does
looking
have
pretty weak.
a salve, so
Oh yeah.
he'll regen a little bit, and the water runes are now spawning, so a little bit of help from there. And soon a bottle will also be coming their way. Top lane, bottom lane though. First
Yeah,
blood.
so on bottom lane we've got the first blood coming in there. Very nice from the camera staff picking that up. Really good stuff from Grimstroke. Inkswell I think is one of the strongest spells in the game right now, and I think that come the next patch it will probably get nerfed. It is absolutely insane the damage it does, and it only becomes better as the game goes on.
Yeah, I really like the shard with the Grimstroke.
Oh,
As soon as I came to know,
the shot is broken.
Yeah.
Any support players in chat, if you want free MMR, Q hard support, and just stay alive till 20 minutes, buy the shard, and you will just win. Just put it on the carry, because it's such a good save.
Strafe is bringing his A game today. He just sniped 2 couriers on
Oh,
Phoenix.
nice, really good stuff. Yeah, Phoenix is a pretty decent courier sniper. It's a nice tornado plus meteor. Eric going straight down. That is very unfortunate place. I don't think it was all too wise to be trading with the Invoker uphill, but he does happen to have his excuse ready in his pocket immediately.
You gotta search those excuses up in the back, like lag, ping,
Ping, yeah.
my dog.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, no boards. My mom's going into labor. Like, all these kinds of things. It's very important. That's the thing that professional Dota can't really provide you with. Is pro Dota, the excuse game is absolutely whack.
So another courier snipe, maybe? No.
Yeah,
they brought him back.
It'll go down. And the thing is here is, that's done. It will, but it won't do very much damage because the damage
the
that Inkswell's
raindrops.
pop does. Well, it's raindrops, and also the fact that damage that Inkswell's pop does is based on how long you are around. You are dealing damage to a hero while the buff is on you. So because he was only really doing it for about half a second. It just didn't really do very much.
That's good information. So what I'm looking at from top side is right now Axe almost got his Vanguard,
Yeah.
and like, it's about what 500ish gold left. And once that Vanguard starts coming in, then he's gonna look to basically tank the tower because of how Vanguard has been broken for I don't know 3.5 months now.
Very true. Very true.
So a dive coming in here, another Curious Knight.
Player has been killed.
Oh my God, Strafe.
Yeah, I gotta say he does not want you
No
having any
GPM.
couriers. Yeah,
Maybe he lives.
it's possible.
The Salve
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over
will get
soon.
cancelled, and Axe going ham.
For sure.
Right matter.
Very nice
Oh
to see.
no, Samurai. So Samurai will fall.
That was definitely unwise, I would say.
Maybe even Kyle. Meanwhile, Puck
Kale
also
seems
died
okay.
middle.
Yeah, so here's that, here's that ink spell again, and it's nice, but yeah, they're just catching them with the tail end of it as opposed to, what they really
So-
want.
Seems very Invoker favored this lane because of how he's killed the enemy Puck 2 times now. So he's definitely winning this lane in terms of XP and gold because he's got 30 and 8 denies, 2 Pucks, 27 and 4. And the illusion rune is also going to be spawning now, so that's only going to make mean that he's going to get a. Oh, he denied the rune as well. So Eric now in trouble, but he has the dream coil. Can maybe turn if he gets a TP in. Right now they're just trading hits, so nothing will happen. But Lion again, getting gone on over here. Maybe he's gonna die now.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, and yeah, there he goes. The ink spell being used to full effect, and another courier snipe. We've got so many dead couriers this game so far.
The Doom also coming out on Terrorblade now. The early 6 from Doom, and
Yeah, it's gonna-
Terrorblade looks to be very dead.
He's not getting out of that. Doom at level 1 is so oppressive, just if you hit it at 6, because it's a 30 DPS, pure damage dot for 16 seconds.
It's also on a Terrorblade that has barely any HP.
Yeah, exactly. It's
One-
just a really nice little execute. It's like co-op Shadow Strike, but like but like way better,
Strafe
The
getting
only-
gone on. Luna is kind of done with his bullshit anyway. Now he just wants to get him killed.
That's your
Enough
one.
of-
You can't swear again this stream. That's it. That's your one swear. You only get one per stream.
The dunk?
No
dunk required.
Yeah, no dunk required. That was really risky, actually. Doing it like that. Doom. Oh, perfect timing. A little bit of health regen, and the armor, the damage block as well. Oh, dodges? Calls a book with these jukes. He's still alive. Oh, if he'd have
Eric
right-clicked
finally
instead
gets
of... Yeah, okay. He devours the creep, which is not actually too bad, but... Goodness me, that was really rough.
That's a good Midas. Like he got his creep, did his job.
Yeah, for sure. The Midas is not passive. Lion is going to go down to the Invoker. That's more
Grimstroke
charges.
will also.
Give it not a second thought.
Yeah, I don't think you mind there on Invoker just because you're getting this dominating streak and you're like
Bad dude's top tower
getting
gonna
so much of
fall over
a
soon.
you're getting so much of a
Invoker has so much money that he's like, I can actually just get a Midas and get away with it right now because I don't really need this vessel this moment. So he's just gonna keep that gold around and see how it goes. But the
'cause
Midas
he's-
wouldn't be too bad right now.
He's getting so much XP from the kills that he can afford to, right? Like he doesn't need the
Axe getting a 2-man call over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure anything good's gonna come from it. I think he's just trying to get himself out.
Yeah, he's trying to get himself out. The Phoenix died over there, but it was because
Invoker-
Doom also rotated.
Invoker is rotating up, but decides maybe it's not worth it. I think Invoker just wants to farm. They don't really want to go chasing an axe
Did
for 10
something
minutes.
really evil and
Doom also gets a deny on the tower,
Mm-hmm.
and he's also going for his Midas. Invoker picked up his Midas, so it's a 9-minute Midas with an Urn. So
Yeah,
Invoker's having
that's
the time of his
fantastic.
life
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
fantastic times. Like 9-minute Midas is what you'd expect in an average game if he didn't build anything else. So it's really good what we're seeing right now.
I'm really liking these wards from the Grimstroke of how he's blocking the camps.
Yes.
Uh,
They're very
we can see
non-standard
one-
positions. Like, yeah, if you look
Yeah.
at the one, yeah. The
La-
one that's just on the large camp in Radiant side just got dewarded. It was very
yeah,
nice.
but the other one, Linus, doesn't know where it is right now, and he's looking around to see what's gonna happen. Sees the Grimstroke now, maybe. No, but Invoker's rotated to this lane now. They don't. They now notice the Terrorblade on the side, and they're gonna go on him. So getting a kill on this Terrorblade is really huge right now.
Dire's middle tower
For
is
sure.
under attack.
Oh, the perfect timing for the silence.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Your insignificance astounds.
Bad dudes.
Sorry, we're just
Meanwhile, Axe also
trying to.
got doomed on top side.
Yes, sorry about the quality of the stream at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to diagnose and fix it for you. So apologies if there is a little bit of lag here or there. But yes, do continue, Lightstruck. You were giving some very good insight.
So Strafe now is just stacking up some camps or trying to get some
Radiant
farm,
structures are fortified.
and they're looking to get in a push on this mid lane with the catapult wave. But Doom just comes in and eats that catapult instantly, so no push will happen.
Ability.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's
really good
very,
play
very,
by
very
him
smart.
there.
Yeah, Doom's just such a good D pusher. Like, by virtue of not even just by virtue of Devour, but also just Scorched Earth. You know, it's like, hey, do you want to free Radiance for a few seconds? Here you go.
Yeah,
It's just
Doom
really
definitely gets a free of a lot of stuff. Like right now, he's got a free speed aura, so that's basically a free drums without having to actually buy it, and it's giving him a lot of advantage to walk around the map. Then there's the ghost creep that gives you a free Scotty, which is then there's the harpy that gives that makes you Zeus basically.
Yeah, precisely. It's a very, very good, very good spell.
And speaking of which, he's got enough for his
Dire's middle
Midas
tower
now,
is under attack.
and he's getting the chip vest as well. So the chip vest is one of my favorite tier 1 neutral items.
Oh
think
yeah, I
it's,
love it. It gives so much.
gives you a base
Your greatness,
passive
something
small
bad is happening.
blade mail, and it also gives you a lot of regen. So yeah, obviously those two things are very good on an offlaner, and it helps them farm as well. So Doom is looking. He's got Doom in 10 seconds, and the Puck is in this vicinity, actually lower level, almost the same level as Doom.
Isn't that
And Axe is gonna get this big fat stack here. Ancients
Yeah, it's gonna be really
and
good for him.
yeah, Strafe also needs this because Strafe has been roaming around the map for a long time. He's
Yeah,
been level
it's
3,
nice.
level
Yeah.
4, level 5.
It's nice
pretty
XP. It's nice
late
XP.
into the game. So, but he leaves the area before getting 6, which is kind of questionable. But Axe now almost has Blink Dagger because of the stack. You see,
Yeah, and it's a
in
good Blink
about
Dagger.
50 gold.
And
Yeah,
it's a great Blink Dagger timing for him as well. Really going to allow him to exert pressure and kind of move around the map a little bit more. Try and kind of counteract these dooms which we've been seeing. You know, like Invoker's
yeah.
been
There's
moving,
a lot of
Doom's been
pressure on him
moving.
as well because of how Dire is playing right now. They're definitely in the league, and this Invoker has to die. So Axe is like their Hail Mary at this point, that they have to get a good Blink Dagger timing on him, and they have to get some kills in with this Axe. Because they don't really have another Initiate besides the Axe for now. And he just starts going on getting on. Sunray is coming up.
Yeah, there's a big Sunray, and there's a lot of other spells being thrown at him as well. The Ink Swell, the Winter's, these Winter Blasters there. Winter's Curse on the Puck is actually really nice. They're going to get very low here. They're not going to go down. It feels like an absolute travesty, a complete robbery that Axe didn't go down there, and Puck didn't either. They're definitely going to be feeling kind of bad about that, because they technically lost that fight.
Yeah, they lost that fight for sure. Because Axe was definitely going to die, and then the Winter's Curse prevented all the damage that was going to happen to him in that tick. So, kind of weird gay on Winter Wyvern
bit
there.
of a wedge. Yeah.
invisibility?
But that definitely saves Axe's game and Puck's game because of how no DPS on him, so Puck doesn't actually die in that situation. So the curse is kind of wasted, and but Doom is still available, and they are looking to fight in. There's a smoke on the Radiant side right now, and Doom is running in. Maybe he gets not a call, but the silence.
Yeah, silence is there. So is the Battle Hunger. Doom definitely goes down here, I think. But the Soulbind from Grimstroke is going to turn this fight right on its head. And now, Dire have got a fantastic opportunity to actually just go in. Grimstroke doing it all himself, running in with the Inkswell. In comes the Phoenix Egg as well. The fire of the sun is burning through the Dire team now, because Strafe have just, as it previously turned on its head, it has now been turned right up. It is back on its feet for the Radiant. And the call as well, Straw! Who is this guy? That was absolutely insane. Invoker now taking a lot of damage, not going to go for him, but they do manage to get some really nice target prio on the Dire and kill the Lion, who will now move to the Axe now that they know that he has no backup.
Man,
That was
Straw is
really,
so
really nice
unlucky.
stuff.
He got a 3-man call over there, but not a single spin. Not a single spin, and even one of those spins gets him one of those kills there. So really unlucky over there on the spins. And Invoker, if Invoker dies over there, it's definitely a win for the Radiant of how Axe is played as this high risk, high reward sort of hero. But if you don't get any spins in, you're basically dead. But these kind of things happen, and you just gotta move past them.
For sure.
Eventually, he's gonna be having a shard or a blade mail or whatever route he wants to go to. Winter Skirt's coming out. Lion. He's silenced for now. Kind of deep in. Just wants to kill the Scrimstroke with the call. They have a lot of defense, and the dunk comes up. We'll get the
dunk is there too. It's very nice. Yeah, he's going to die for it, but he's going to do a fair few things before he does. Puck has a very nice Dream Coil, but I'm not actually sure if they can follow up on it too much. Yeah, Puck's just going to jaunt out of there. Phoenix, however, not going to be so lucky. Really nice route from the Doom. That was very nice. Underrated creep ability there. Puck staying on the outskirts of the fight, picking up the Invoker is really nice, actually. Getting a kill on someone who's so high. Yeah, no, but Puck's not dead. She's still kicking. Dodging the root! Are you kidding me? And the finger on the Doom? Eric! That was crazy! I didn't know you could disjoint the root. I mean, it makes sense that you can, but I didn't. It didn't come to mind,
Right, before that, Invoker dying, it was going really bad for Radiant. It felt like they were disconnected for a minute. Strafe was looking at what's happening in the fight, but he doesn't really have any spells to follow up. And because of that Save Your Friend syndrome, he pays with his life. But yeah, I completely me and I guess the entire Dire team completely forgot about the Puck.
Yeah.
And then because of that, the Invoker dies.
Yeah, for sure. If we just look here, yeah, Dire absolutely. Yeah, they're definitely showing that they are still in the lead,
Yeah, a 5k lead, and they're looking to maybe go to Roshan now. With this, Manta Style can be picked up on Luna right now. She has enough gold, and they have enough minus armor with the Fort Spirits. Doom also really tanky hero to deal with this. Maybe summon Skeletons, yeah, he does, and Skeletons will tank for a few hits. Terrorblade's illusion in the vicinity, but does not scout Roche, so they will have a free Roche on the side of Dire on Luna. Oh no, the Doom blinks in on the Terrorblade, grabs him as well with the Doom.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that is actually going to be a kill per se. He's on a lot of health, and he's got Sunray keeping him alive too. Just means he's not really in the fight here, but the call from Axe will possibly turn this into something which the Radiant do want. Actually, gonna have to scratch that call because, yeah, Dire are way too tanky and they have the high ground advantage.
If you're Dire right now, the best thing that you can do is like take control of their triangle, and that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. These aggressive wards are really, really nice from the supports. Like, they have that high ground, and it's going to allow them to take this mid tower really easily.
Meanwhile, Kale is also just pushing in that tier 2. Axe blinks in, but no call.
Yeah, that was a. Oh,
Again.
maybe save the axe here, or they could possibly get the double kill. Oh, it gives. No, it's an absolute disaster. That is awful. The Winter Wyvern actually saving the Phoenix with the well, not saving the Phoenix, but saving the axe for a very long time and allowing Phoenix to get the egg off. That could actually turn the fight here. Yeah, that's loot. Oh no, that's everyone down. Invoker using his QQ walk, but oh, that's totally not worth it.
At what point is Winter Wyvern an agent?
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly, right? Winter Wyvern checking PayPal as we speak.
Don't make it too obvious.
Yeah, right? Agent W. No, it was, you know, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, and that was a very well-intentioned Winter Wyvern. Unfortunately, it just so happened to kind of.
Unfortunately, this is one of the reasons why Winter Wyvern is not really popular among a lot of people, because of how griefy
great
it is.
Hero in Pro, like in Pro Dota, absolutely great. But the problem is without fantastic coordination, she can kind of screw your plans. That's not really what you want out of a support.
I don't mean to blame the Winter Wyvern.
Oh no! We're not. Like, the hero is hard.
Yeah,
the hero is.
The hero is really hard to play. It's something that even I struggle with sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
You need intense amount of communication for this hero to work. Because of how you kind of want to use your spells, because that's how the nature of heroes go. Like you look at your hero and you're like, I have good spells. Yeah. I want to use them.
But then, especially on the support, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So before I die, at least, and you have like a really turnaround team fight sort of ability, and the intention is very good to see the puck and instantly curse the puck.
Yeah.
And with that intention in mind, it definitely works.
Yeah. It's just
a good
like,
call to.
Yeah, a curse like that, however, was a little bit.
So the only problem is that of how the timing works. You can.
It's a tornado. That Terrible is taking a lot of damage. Actually, can they possibly
looking
kill him?
into Sunder though.
The Spirit Vessel's there as well. Yeah, he has the Sunder. Okay.
This is a good curse.
Yeah, okay. That's a one-man. You know, just to make sure that he dies, and that's fine.
The egg though.
Egg's there.
The egg will stun.
It's a double stun. Puck's gonna come in. They did just stand there and tank that, and one's gotta wonder why that might be, because there's a lot of things happening here, but the Soulbind plus the double Moonbeam is really, really good. Eclipse as well, just to make sure that they can pick up those 2 kills. That's 4 kills for the Dire.
My god.
Puck the only
is this
one
a back and forth game or what?
Yeah, this is. It's like. Are we sure?
Like Radiant are not out of this game. They're pulling off some really good plays and then instantly dying after that.
Yeah,
so
are we watching? Are we watching Dota or are we watching tennis? I can't see with all these.
But it is kind of good for Radiant to get an important kill over there. They even forced a buyback.
Yeah.
Doom was sitting on a lot of XP and a lot of gold, so that was a good kill, good follow-up. The egg definitely in a good spot where people were not really paying attention to it, and that's setting up the call, the puck coil, the 2 dunks.
Yeah. It was really nice. It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
The thing about the the big thing I just want to say is the call into the puck was absolutely nightmarish, but they still managed to pull it back, which was.
Oh, Invoker coming back. Lion in trouble.
Lion very much possibly in trouble. The cavalry's there to keep him around. Dreamcore's there, only hits the Invoker, but this is still a very good kill. Finger used, got the stack, very nice. Terrorblade has been doomed, but I don't think he cares because he's already got the meta off. He's taking a lot of damage, I will say that much, but of course the deny is also available.
Sunder is available, though.
Yeah, Sunder as well. They have the vision. They can see him because of the Sentry Ball.
Oh, look at Straw, what a homie. He saves the kill for Eric.
Naturally, right? Where you can, you have to.
If I was Axe, I'd dunk that guy.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I feel like 90% of the people in chat would have done that as well, myself included. Yeah. But you know, sometimes.
Especially how annoying Grimstroke is versus Axe. Like every time you jump in, you get silenced, and he's shown a little bit of frustration towards that hero.
I mean,
this game as well.
Yeah, I mean that's why we're casting and they're playing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, because it was definitely the better play to leave it for the mid, because he didn't need the movement speed from the killing blade at all. Yeah, I mean, we still.
Luna has BKB now, so soon Kale will be more important in these fights. Previously, he just has to run away when they re-engage. So this BKB makes a lot of difference because you can stand your ground now against the puck coils and stuff and hit the egg. But Strafe rushing an entire Lotus Orb. And that's going to be very good because of how Luna spells work, how Invoker spells work, and the Doom potentially getting reflected if a good... Yeah, Lotus is really good this game. It's also good versus Grim spells and Winter's Curse. So I like that he rushed it and got away with it, honestly, because Strafe wasn't having a really nice game, except for the fact that his eggs have been on point.
Yeah, just one moment on that, because Axe getting killed like that does open up a lot of defensive difficulties for the Radiant. Axe Call is one of their biggest teamfight spells, or their biggest things that they want to use in a teamfight. So this is going to give them that tier 2 tower for free, and they could possibly get a push on high ground here. I don't think they'll get very far with it, because they do have decent high ground defense support with Phoenix, and also just by nature of Terrorblade illusions. But this does allow them to get some really good pressure with the Luna, and if you look at just how much damage she did to the tower there, just by hitting the creeps.
Yeah. They also have the Alacrity to give to Luna, and Lion is just
Lion
dead.
just goes straight down. Yeah, she can Manta. You know, she's got if she can take this tower really quickly, and if they threaten her at all, she has BKB.
Yeah, it's forcing TB to TP to this lane, because if they don't answer it, and which they aren't right now, but they're just gonna take this Rax for free. Buck hasn't really responded.
I mean, they got the range Rax at least. Yeah, this is the only problem, is you need to be careful even if you have BKB when Axe is there, because it does go through BKB. But Terrorblade's taking so much damage from the mixed magic damage and physical damage from the Lunar Ultimate. Phoenix getting a fantastic egg off just in the nick of time to save themselves, but it doesn't save themselves just quite enough, because Phoenix will still go down to the multiple attacks of Luna. Of course, we were saying that Luna doesn't have very much attack range, but if Luna is right in your face like that, then it does not matter how much attack range she has, because then it is down to the attack speed, of which she has plenty as well. Winter Wyvern will go down for the Radiant, will go down for the Dire on Radiant side, but that will... Very nice double tank! They stacked, they got the mechanic down, that was really, really good.
Lion also gonna pay the price again, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think... I think Lion a little bit forward here. Puck as well is just, yeah, out of the situation. Axe going in, it feels like these engages just feel like so staggered. They need everyone together if they want to do
They might get the
like this.
Grimstroke though.
It's very possible. Oh yeah. Yeah, Witchblade will do that. Oh, which blade is that?
That one.
Oh, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. But yeah, no,
So-
it's been...
A little bit of a recap from last fight. So Axe, when he TP'd in the first time, he got a blink off, but he didn't press call, which gave Luna enough time to go behind and press BKB and then turn on the Terrorblade.
Yeah.
So she Eclipse, ran at the Terrorblade. Terrorblade is instantly dead because Terrorblade doesn't have a BKB, and you can't really do anything. Axe was separated because of that fight, and Buck went on the back, coiled 4 people, and kept all 4 of them there.
Yeah.
But the problem was Terrorblade instantly died. Axe is in a bad spot, so he can't really go in. The 4 on Dire are completely panicking as to what's going to happen, but there is no follow-up. And what Luna does is that as soon as anybody just tries to walk towards them, Luna kills everybody.
Yeah.
And now, but Terrorblade just gets a free Aegis now.
Yeah. See, this is a big thing on Radiant side here, is that Roshan was a little bit cheeky, but it was definitely really good. Like, it was absolutely
Buck going on Luna
insane.
right now, BKB force.
Yep. Okay, yeah, that's BKB used, that's fine. Even if they get the Lion here, that's still a trade which you want to take. Lion's death cooldown is not as big as the BKB cooldown. Like, having to use BKB just to get the position 5, it's not really what you want. You want to try and get 2 kills, or at least a kill on a higher priority target. Radiant doing really, really nicely here. I do think they have the advantage in the fight, especially because of that Aegis Terrorblade.
It's also because Eric just got a cheese and is getting a Lincoln Sphere soon. And he also got a free winning Rift Aghanim shard.
Straw got a
So-
really nice call there, and the Lotus Orb actually reflected. Oh my goodness, fantastic!
coil.
The Sentry, they knew.
That's the kill.
That was fantastic. That's a fantastic kill. Yeah, Radiant want this exactly, and now they can actually start this fight because Lion is coming up. Yule's on the puck. Does she have phase shift? Yes, she does. And the call is there to protect them. There's a double Winter's Curse.
Double Doom.
It's a double Winter's Curse and a double Doom. Like, oh my god, they got everything off there.
nobody's
Grimstroke's
dying.
still going down. But I don't think the combo was all that wombo in hindsight, you know? Like, they didn't actually win that fight. They're just kind of licking their wounds and getting away. Puff is chasing, as they are known to do. Luna in the back line gets a kill on Phoenix.
The clip's coming out with the
Yeah,
finger.
the finger is there, and it's just... It's a little bit rough. It's 1 for 3. Oh, nice cancel on the call. Gets the Battle Hunger into call there. That's a dead Winter Wyvern. There's a slight amount of overkill on that. I don't feel like you had to commit everything that you did there, but it's good to do so, you know? It's best practice. Doom getting
So
out. They
the
can push
biggest
high ground,
problem in that fight for Dire is that they lost Invoker for nothing in the start,
Yes.
and then took a fight.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they lose on a lot of crowd control, a lot of disable, and a lot of damage because of that. Luna is good and all, but she didn't have BKB because of the last fight,
Yeah.
and she had Eclipse, but by the time she gets all that off, it's like pretty much her team is dead. They
Yeah.
got like their entire insane combo of double Wyvern Curse, double Grimstroke,
but it just
I
it
mean
just,
double Doom,
yeah,
but
it just didn't work. I do think the double
yeah.
Wyvern Curse is a bit of a non-bow. I wasn't sure about
Yeah.
it, but I don't really like seeing it in that fight. But now we've got another fight happening right away.
Radiant is looking to completely turn this game around now.
Yeah.
They're still 6k behind, 5k behind right now.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It doesn't seem that way. It completely seems that they know what's going on in this game, and
Yeah,
Lincoln
they
Sphere is-
definitely, while they're not ahead in terms of gold, they definitely have the better team fight at the moment, and they are picking their fights really, really nicely. They're making sure to only fight when they know they have either a number advantage or a cooldown advantage. You know, like they can fight now because they know that Doom doesn't have duel, and Doom doesn't have Doom, and also they knew that Luna was down, right?
Isn't it funny that the name of the hero is also the name of their spell?
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
It kind of
I
gets me
think-
every time.
Yeah, I think originally in Dota 1 his name was Doombringer.
Yeah.
So like,
Lucifer also was
yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
Lucifer.
original
Well,
stuff.
his name is still Lucifer. I'll say
Yeah.
that. You know how heroes have titles and names?
Yeah, I am pretty sure.
Yeah.
His real name is Lucifer, but like his
Yeah.
title is Doombringer.
Yeah,
Doom.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, his name is Lucifer the Doom. It's not even the Doombringer, it's just the Doom. Because I think Doombringer was like copyright or something. You know how that's changed Necrophos to Necro,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, or vice versa. So-
I'm pretty sure they're still figuring out how OD works. Like every time
yeah,
they
I
come
didn't
up with a
realize
new
they
name.
changed his name like recently to what is it now?
Yeah.
It's
So, it's
Outworld
Out-
Demolisher?
Destroyer. I
Destroyer,
think.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah. For me, he's outhouse decorator. Like you can't change my mind on that. So, and every time you kill somebody with an ultimate, you have to scream decorated. That's how it works.
Yeah, right? Every single time, yeah. He's always gonna, you know. I do like calling him Outworld Devourer. Like, I just think that flows off the tongue a little bit faster. This is a really nice smoke
Oh,
here, actually.
skull
Sorry,
blinking.
just going straight into the fight. Grimstroke immediately taken out. Can't cast any of his spells. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 pounds. There's a lot of fighting happening on Radiant side. The Eclipse is really, really good. That's a fantastic 4-man Winter's Curse, and maybe they can set something up off of this. Luna is
Eclipse.
getting those bouncing blades really nicely, but she's taking so much damage, not only from the axe,
The egg,
but also
though.
from the Terror Blade. The egg is there as well. She's stunned, she's down, and Luna is not having a very good day. Winter Wyvern is having to back away as well, but the knockback plus the Witchblade will take her down as well.
Eric is
no
having
sa-
the time
yeah,
of his
yeah.
life
Yeah.
because of this cheese and the free shard that he got. Like he's now level 25 before the Invoker, and he lost his lane. The Invoker has a Hex. He got entirely Winter's Curse that fight, but he actually doesn't care. He just goes back in, zones out two heroes from the
Yeah.
Dire,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that results in Neg popping off, Luna dying, and the Invoker has to retreat because the Invoker doesn't have a BKB in this game.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty important to have one.
Yeah.
Especially since the biggest problem is Puck just coming in, silencing every time.
Yeah.
He opts for the Kaya and Sanj, which is probably the only gripe I have, but he hex on the perfect targets. Otherwise,
Yeah,
he's
it's
been
really
playing
nice.
very well.
Yeah. No, he's definitely playing this fantastically, and it's showing because that gold lead that we were talking about before on Dire is slowly dripping downwards. Really nice, aggressive
coil.
blink coil, and he knows that he can do it because he's so tanky, because he has all these things that he can do. And Dire are now in a really rough situation. Grimstroke with getting fingered, immediately lying back, recognizing that this is the fight that may just decide this game. The first Rex go down, the range Rex do, but
Winter's Curse will keep Terrorblade there for a while.
It's going to keep him
He
there
has
because
a
he
Lotus,
has to catch an illusion, but problem is that you weren't able to do anything with the Winter's Curse, and now you're just kind of... Yeah, see, the thing is Radiant can walk away here, and they don't face any problems for doing so. In fact, if you chase Radiant here, you probably die. So they've just got
Puck in this stage is just my finest creation.
Yeah, my finest creation. Yeah.
The waning Rift AoE and the shard itself, like you push people out of the... Like, look at that.
I was not supposed to be balanced for another million years.
She also has a haste rune, so
yeah,
like
completely... You are not catching her. She is flying through the sky at the speed of sound.
Straw will die though, so Straw's blink has been mostly... guys, do you see them now? Okay.
Yeah, you just go. Yeah, and that I think that kind of grip it and rip it playstyle, that hyper-aggressive axe, is exactly what you want to be doing as an axe player. Now, it's not always the best strategy in terms of.
It's definitely my strategy. I do that a lot of times. It's kind of like the third support. You do whatever is needed for the team. Honestly, like you don't have to be the playmaker at all times. Sometimes it's just information, and if that is what you need to win the game, then very well, just do that. Yeah. Smoke coming out here. They're checking Roche, but Roche isn't up for about 17 seconds, so they might miss it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely
They run into Buck though. Can they get her? The Hex on Strafe instead.
Phoenix is probably going straight down here. Actually, that's a really nice pull of the Buck there to separate away the rest. To separate away the rest of the Dire. Actually going to save this Phoenix, and now Terrorblade is there. He's BKB'd up. Everything is going right for him. The mute is on him, but he doesn't need it. He's used all his spells already. They're all on cooldown. It's like muting a Wraith King. You just don't do it.
Might be able to get away. Yeah, he will get away. But Luna was farming all this while for some reason.
I mean, in all fairness, if you know you can't take a fight, then you might as well. You know.
Yeah. But she's gonna run into the Terrorblade now, and like I mentioned before, the reflection now giving Terrorblade the.
No, but the magic damage. He didn't have BKB. He can actually take Strafe down as well. This is actually huge on the Luna. The Inkswell is there. She wants to go in. No shard on the Grimstroke, though. I will repeatedly say that is definitely not the play here. Nice save from Winterwife, and the Golden Breeze comes out. They also don't have the shard, though, so they won't give any possible escapes to their carry. My main takeaway from this point, Dire, is your supports need to buy their shards, and they need to do it quick. Grimstroke. Oh, a really nice tornado from Invoker is actually going to save the Grimstroke here. The Inkswell coming out, trying to get a stun in, but is not going to be able to, and instead the damage to take down the Grimstroke. Axe is also falling incredibly low. It is a bloodbath, bodies left and right. An absolute slaughterhouse of the Dire jungle, and Puck is intending to keep that status quo with a very quick jaunt out. Whew.
Oh, it's battle of the finest creations here, because Puck on one side is just eliminating everybody, and on the other side there was this Terrorblade Luna fight that just happened, and like you would expect, Terrorblade just walking in like that, so he knows what's happening, and then suddenly just gets completely beamed. And yeah, so the mini stun from the Lucent Beam, the talents, I really like that Luna went for those. Not the 25 one at least, but it worked out. No Sunder was able to be pressed in that time. And Strafe has to get his dentist appointment.
Strafe has to deal with his dentist. Yeah. I do see Alliance in chat, by the way. How are you guys doing? Hello, social manager. I hope you're doing all right. Hope everything is well with you, my good friend. But the pause coming out here, this gives us a little bit of time to actually think and talk about things, right? So this game has been absolutely hectic. I feel like when we've been trying to talk about things, there's just been so much going on. You know, okay, so we're 38 to 37, which means that we are averaging 2 kills a minute. Another thing, we're like, how are you doing? Oh, you know it. You're gonna be like, you know, what's up? You know, I see you using those drunk Muzz emotes, making me jealous that I can't afford a sub to that channel. But yeah, it's very, very high death count.
High
and I think-
tempo,
yeah,
high.
yeah, very high tempo. Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about a little bit about the neutral items. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking
let's
at Phoenix right now, and Phoenix is having a mind breaker. Normally, you don't want this item on like a support, but he realizes how important it is to get a silence off in this game. Even though like Phoenix is not a right clicker per se or anything, but that silence can make or break the game for them. So he chooses to keep that, and I really like that. That's a very very smart play. He's gone for the Glimmer Cape as well, so a little bit more defensive approach from his side. Lion has the Psychic Headband, so a little bit more range. I don't know if they use the Force on the side of Lion, but
I don't know if you've noticed this or if I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, no, he's just on it. Sorry, Puck just didn't have a neutral item for a bit there. I'm not sure how long
the
that's
Psychic
been.
Headband got transferred,
okay,
probably
fair enough,
because of the pause.
Yeah,
Puck
yeah, yeah,
noticed,
that
and
makes
it's
sense,
like
yeah.
you take that and you give me this.
Yeah. That's smart. I was kind of wondering, yeah.
So the Invoker now does opt to see for this BKB. In my opinion, that has been like the one reason that why he's not solo carrying this game right now.
Yeah, he's too vulnerable to just being shut down. And keep in mind, BKB is not a cure-all like it is in a lot of games this game, just because the Axe Call is something to be very scared of, and if Puck ever does opt into the Axe as well, that does make it so that you can't BKB off the...
Yeah, for sure, but it does help a lot against the silences that Puck is constantly providing.
It's very, very
because of
useful,
how huge the AoE is with his 25 talent.
Yeah, it's massive.
And the shard just
shard's
giving bonus damage and like pushing them away out of the coil. So Puck has been the biggest problem for Invoker right now because of how they went for that sneaky Aegis and got a lot of XP because of it. And he got an entire Lincoln's. He's got an Octarine core now. So there's gonna be a point where if he gets a Spell Prism or what is the other item? The green one.
Yeah, the Quickening Charm.
Quickening Charm. Yeah. So if he gets any of those, then truly he is unstoppable. Like you will have unlimited phase shift. He can just keep people there.
For sure. Well,
Invoker does have
I
an
think,
answer to it. Like the Sight of Ice is very good versus pucks who tend to get cocky and like go in, maybe show themselves for a split second.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that is, he doesn't have a Spell Prism, so maybe, like, do you think there's a possibility of maybe an Octarine here? Oh, wait, hang on, they've actually got vision on the... They've got vision
He
on
does
the
have an
Invoker here.
Octarine.
Yeah, sorry, I mean, aside from the... Yes, sorry. Fight happening! There's a call! It's there! The damage is coming out everywhere. Dire is actually fighting this really, really nicely. They managed to take down the Lion super, super quickly. Puck's being used and then being tornadoed. Can they do anything here? The phase shift is there. Doom is absolutely getting chunked. But Terrorblade has been muted and doomed, but like we said before, this is actually not that good because... Oh no! The damage! The huge magical damage from this Luna is absolutely going to shred through the low base health of the Terrorblade, and now Luna has free reign to go absolutely nuts here. There's a really nice... Again, no shot on the Grimstroke would have completely saved the Luna there. But unfortunately, not so. Luna now in a bit of a sticky situation. She's managing to get the axe, but she is falling incredibly low.
Is she though?
Oh, you say that. You say is she and all that. I would say she is, yes. I would say she's actually dead.
Just got abandoned by team, but I felt like that she was a little bit stronger.
I have to say, Nivlak, 2407, by the shard. It's a strong dispel. She was hexed, silenced, everything, and that would have just gone.
Luna was playing really well. The only problem I see in her build right now is that she went for the lifesteal instead of going for the mini stun. She went for the axe build, which turned out really well.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Her eclipses have been on point, and
it just doesn't seem to be enough, huh?
Yeah, the problem is now that Terrorblade has reached a point where he is far more stronger. He's got a BKB also.
Well, he did have to buy back, so
yeah.
You know, it's not a case of
the
game is
opted to go for the unique shard that we never see on Terrorblade.
Yeah,
the Demon Zeal.
Yeah, Demon Zeal. Yeah.
Yeah. So what this does is, if people in chat don't know, it takes 20% of your HP, your current HP, uh, not your base. So
Yeah,
if you're
so
really low
the
HP,
lower
you can do
healthier,
it, and yeah.
the lower health you use it on, the better.
And it gives you 50%, 50 movement speed, 50 attack speed for 7 seconds.
And that's
it gives
if
you
you're in meta, because if you're in melee, it gives you twice as much bonus, which is
Yeah.
100 attack speed and 100 move speed. So it does actually give you a fair bit of mobility, just because.
Lion
the
gonna
move
tank
speed is
this,
quite
but it's gonna give them Aegis.
Yeah,
Or
I think that's
is
actually
it?
fine. And there's the Ags on the puck.
Pick up the Aegis. Thank you.
He
gets instantly
a
cursed?
very delayed Winter's Curse there. Puck managing to get a courier with the phase shift attack.
If he
The
got it
Dream
1
Coil's
second
there.
earlier, he would have picked up Aegis.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Dream Coil is there. It's a nice little bit of armor there. Oh, this is a really nice egg to catch the Terrorblade.
Luna.
He's got BKB. Sorry, to catch the Luna. She's got BKB, but it's not actually going to help her very much when she's stunned for that long. Luna.
Oh, maybe?
It's very possible. Oh, the Cold Embrace
The panic
actually
on
hit the
cooldown,
Luna.
though.
The Cold Embrace actually hit the Luna illusion as opposed to the actual Luna.
What
That
did he sunder?
is kind of awful. Yeah, I've no idea why I sundered. I didn't actually see that.
I think he sundered the closest solution to him, which was the same HP.
Yeah, that's...
Either ways, he has an Aegis, so it seems very over for Dire right now.
It's not over until the
or
Aegis
is it?
There is no
The
game
cheese
that
pop?
is.
There's
There is
egg.
no game that is unthrowable. No game unwinnable. No game unthrowable.
Can Invoker do it?
It's
Looking very grim right
it's
now
not-
for them. Get it? Grim?
It's looking very grim. Yes, yes, because of Grimstroke. Yes, yes, I understand.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is under
Doom sees all these juicy little heroes on like so little health, but you got to understand that Terrorblade is not on so little health because he has the Aegis. The Aegis does pop.
Speaking of which,
Oh no. Oh,
this is not a game of Aegis. This is a game of agents.
Yeah, right.
Ruh-roh. Bad news.
Oh my god, she dropped. They dropped the Midas.
Okay, the BKB coming out, going in with Shivas.
I think it's a bit of a GG go next here.
He hits the wrong Terrorblade.
Yeah, that's.
Alright. That should be GG. GG is called.
Yeah, GG play. Yeah, GG called. Very nice stuff from
So-
Team 3. Ridiculous. Played absolutely on their minds.
This was a good comeback, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a
definitely.
great underdog story.
They were like 6 to 7k behind, and then they sneak an Aegis, and I think that was like the biggest turnaround for Ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous that they won this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's absolutely crazy that they actually caught
They
this.
they had a
actually caught this,
10k deficit at around 32 minutes or so, and then they came back from this game. Yep. As Alliance said, Puck MVP.
You know, Dogbird, that's an interesting one. Possibly maybe that is the strat. Maybe that is the strat. So Invoker close to buyback, so he drops his Midas outside the base, baiting the item destruction, or to lower his net worth so he can buy back faster. That's actually quite smart. But yeah, I would say, yeah, I gotta say, Puck was playing absolutely out of their mind that game. Like the Terrorblade was good. The axe calls were fantastic. Like Ridiculous as a stack were really good there. But overall, I have to say that I gotta say, like I really liked the Puck play there. So mobile, just darting all over the place, setting up things, just being really difficult to deal with. It's exactly what a Puck wants to do, and was absolutely crazy. The chat was going absolutely mad about this Puck. So
It was a really good game in general. I felt like either of these teams could have made it really far into this tournament, but the nature of the tournament is that it's a knockout, so F in chat for Team Dung.
Yeah, it's a big F.
But they played really well as well, to be noted. There were a bit of questionable plays sometimes, but it happens to the best of us. And Ridiculous coming on top this series, and I'm looking forward to see what they do next.
Yeah, it's a big F for Dung, but I'm excited for what Dung have to show us. I wanna see what's going on with this. So there will be a small delay before we get straight into the game, ladies and gentlemen. But I am not really too worried about it. What do we think of that game, guys? How are we feeling today in chat? Are we hyped? Because I was, not gonna lie, I came into this game. I came into this, came into all of this expecting some good Dota. You know, because that's, casting is something I take a lot of joy and a lot of pride in. But that's not just because it's fun to do. It's also because it's just fun to be a spectator of these games, right? And
Yeah, I told you guys that our Dota 2, they bring out the best. Like, these are not like pubs. People are practicing daily. They discuss a lot of stuff at basically every moment. And like, there are people in our Discord, like Tortellini. He comes in, shares his info. There's a lot of like knowledge going around. People are constantly learning and constantly adapting to situations.
Well,
So
you know. I mean, you know, the information is good. Don't get me wrong, but the big one is experience, right? Like, there's a lot of discussion and stuff. But we do also have multiple stacks that play together in the in the server, and you know, people will discuss their games and that kind of stuff. So there's the information and the theory crafting side, but there is also very much the experience side of the server as well. It's really, really good stuff, and it's you know, it's just very, very glad to. It's very nice to see all this kind of stuff happen. Just do want to give a very big shout out while we're on this pause screen to Alliance, whose Twitch account is in the chat. You can go give them a follow at twitter.com/thealliancegg. But they are, in case you weren't aware, partnered with this tournament and are also providing 5 €20 Steam gift cards for the winners. So that's one per team member, which is absolutely massive. So this tournament is not just for the stees, for the clout, and for the bragging rights. It's also to line the pockets, because with that €20, you could buy more Battle Pass levels. Wow! How great is that?
You could buy anything you want, honestly.
Yeah, you could have more tries at getting the Void Spirit Ultra Rare.
I saw this on the Discord earlier, and the Reddit post as well. So it's very funny, and I also feel like there's a lot of games that you can also buy. So there's that. You could buy an Arcana if you want to. That's the beauty of a stream wallet. You could buy anything you want.
Yeah. Okay. But by the way, can I just rant in front of all the beautiful people at the moment? I'm gonna show you guys something that I don't really intend to show very many people, but take a look at this real quick. Have you ever seen something so unfortunate? I have not opened a single one. 69 crates. 69 crates.
That's quite unfortunate.
Gaben, please. I don't have any more money. Gaben, please.
Do you play the gaming music
nice.
when you open your chests?
Yeah, are you ready for a miracle? Yeah, I got it. You got it.
Of course. You have to do that. If you don't do that, then Gavin gets annoyed.
Yeah,
It's kind of like worship, you know? Like you have
no chance. I am down bad for the rare. It's the only item I don't have. I have got dupes of everything else. I have 2 of the ultra rare set for Dro that's in the other crate, which you get less of, and I just cannot get this Void Spirit one. So I thought to myself, right, I'll buy 2 of the bundles, you know, that they give you the levels and the crates, and I opened 20 of them. I got 3 very rares, 4 rares, and not a single ultra rare. And
what you need?
It's my white whale.
Yeah, you need a sacrifice for good karma.
I do. Well, I mean, apparently my wallet's not enough. Because I literally don't have any more money.
But if it makes you feel any better, I have opened 25 and I have not got it either.
Next one, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. Well, see, that's the thing about escalating odds, right? The more you open, the more likely you are to get it. Apparently someone did the maths on escalating odds and where it actually comes and goes with these kinds of things, and apparently by the 50th opening, on average, you will have got it. And then it's definitely
everybody that doesn't get it on the 50th average doesn't get to speak. because
Yeah. You are guaranteed to get it, I think, by the 92nd crate. Like, if you don't get it by the 92nd crate, then something is wrong. Like, because you are guaranteed to.
Yeah. At that point, you can make a post and say it's a bug.
Yeah, exactly.
they'll give it to you.
Like at that point, you need to send an email to Gabe and be like, "Oi."
It's definitely a bug. You will get it for sure if you complain about it on Reddit, because
sure.
Valve is
I'm
definitely
tempted to
looking
just.
at that.
I'm really tempted to just message, to just email Gabe and be like, "Hey, can you just like give me another crate, please? I just want this one."
I'm looking at chat and somebody's saying it's never 100% chance.
It's never
That
100%.
is fake news.
It's
it is
never
always 100%
okay,
chance. You
yeah,
don't want to piss off Gaben right
yeah,
now.
it's always 100% chance. No, but seriously, yeah, it never does actually get to 100%. It's more just a case of, because of how probability works, there will be a point where it is so close to 100% that it might as well be 100%. Like 92 crates is basically when the chance over all the crates that you've opened is so small for you to have not got it, that it's as lucky as you were to get it on your first crate. Like, so while it is possible, it is incredibly unlikely. So
what I did get an ultra rare though for the Drow, the Nemesis team's treasure, and I only opened about 14 chests, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I gotta say, if I could choose to get the Drow outfit or the Void Spirit outfit, I've got to say I do like the Drow one way more. The wing that it comes with, the back, that's just really, really nice.
You could take it off me. I don't really play Drow that much. I
already have it. Yeah, and also the abs. Like, I'm sorry, this might be a little bit NSFW for the stream. Trell or Alliance, if this is not your brand, do let me know. But look at these abs. She's ripped. She could bench press like half of the chat right now, probably.
Yeah. Do you see where those dragon wings came from? She probably ripped it off the dragon and then stuck it on.
For real, like.
Or ate it. I don't know.
She's got some serious muscles. Very toned. Very physically fit. Yeah, Drow been carrying the team. Yeah, exactly, right? She does a lot of heavy lifting, it seems.
We just got a confirmation. We can't show that on stream.
We can't show that on stream. Yeah, sad. What do I have on my Drow, actually? I don't play Drow. I'm not a Drow player because I like playing heroes. I like playing heroes that actually win games.
My bow is drawn.
I thought you were gonna say I like playing heroes that actually require skill.
I mean, just kind of swap that out as appropriate, really. Yeah, okay. So I use a lot of the Dragon Ball set. I basically use the entire thing aside from the leg slot.
I use the
Karen Faithful. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I really like the hair in that.
Oh, of course you would. Yeah, it's the meme hair. So for reference, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the Karen hair. So this is what my Drow Ranger looks like, which I think is quite nice. I like the pants and the bow, but the Karen Faithful, which is this one, I think it looks really sick. But people meme on it because it has the "Can I speak to the manager" Karen hair. I think the outfit is really cool, and if you change the head slot to something else,
yeah, the outfit is pretty neat, and so is the bow.
It looks really nice.
Yeah,
but
it's got a good like snowish, like you don't want to be cold kind of vibe.
Yeah,
and it's got a lot of good glow
it's
going
nice.
on.
It's a bit more modern, yeah. Change hair for cat ears. I actually don't have the cat ear set.
I think I have the cat ears.
I remember they made the cat. I remember that they made the cat ear set, and I was like, "Oh, that's terrible. I'm never. Oh, that's awful. Like, oh, they can remove the. They removed the cowboy Ursa for this. Yeah, like what? This is ridiculous. So I remember being quote unquote outraged. Yeah, gifts the Shadow Cat. Yeah, there we are.
I also like the Immortal, the head, but unfortunately it doesn't do anything.
Mask of Mania, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to wait till Drow gets an Arcana or something, then that Immortal will get.
Yeah, it just gives her animations and ambient effects. I don't think it actually. I think it gives her a special particle when she uses masks, doesn't it?
I don't know. I've not played enough Drow to like notice.
That's fair. Apparently, the game should be
We can
good
start
to go now.
spectating now.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, nice. So we will go straight to the
That
game for
dude's
you.
banning someone now.
All right, and we are just in time for the ban. So we have Ridiculous, which is Eric, Dritzek, Yutahaha, Straw, and Strafe, which we saw previously
The
playing on
green
Radiant.
team's
And
banning
we
someone.
Oh, it's
also have
following them.
Pepeg, which is crazy, NHMN04, Amor, Akai Hato, Hachamachama, and Nine. Would you say that's 9 or Nane?
Nane,
Nane, okay, cool. Never
I
mind.
think so.
Okay, no, that's fine.
We followed that HNM4 last tournament as well.
Yeah,
They were part of,
5
I think,
seconds
my team to win the game, my pick to win the tournament, and then they choked.
dude's banning
So
someone
unfortunate.
now.
But HNM4 played a lot of Earthshaker offlane last tournament, as far as I remember, and he did really well on that. Hi Kelly, in chat.
Is that the real Kelly?
I think so.
I saw the name and I wasn't sure if that was a troll or something. That's Kelly. If that is
5
really you,
seconds
hello. I've heard a lot about you. I've
The
never actually
green
spoken to you.
team's banning someone now.
But wow, that username is absolutely fantastic. I love it. what a first impression. And yeah, speaking of first impressions, Pepeg are obviously very scared of the Lion potential on Ridiculous, banning out both
Radiant's
Lion
team pick.
and also Earth Spirit. I'm not sure about the Earth Spirit ban immediately, but
So
Yeah,
I think Earth Spirit
so-
is something
yeah.
where they recognize that Ridiculous has an Earth Spirit player. Maybe
Mhm.
Pepeg know any of them.
Radiant's team pick.
So
what's your
that's
TBD?
probably why they ban it. And Ridiculous ban out the Brood and the Puck. So I think their player doesn't want to play Puck anymore. So they just want to remove it from the pool. And Brood just being a very broken hero right now, so it's good to just keep it out of the pool itself. And they instantly pick up the last hero they banned first stage last
5
time. So
seconds
that's
remaining.
Ancient Apparition.
Yeah.
And this hero is really good follow-up.
Dire
And
team
you don't want to give it away with the Hoodwink as well, because of how both of those heroes really follow up if somebody goes in. Nyx Assassin, also one of those heroes that they banned last time. So they're now getting into this spot where both of their supports are revealed, but they also provide a lot of information with the Ice Blast and with Vendetta, and they
5
can
seconds
they definitely have the damage to kill somebody. So I like the support duo coming out from Ridiculous, and Pepeg are right now with a Hoodwink, which is a great follow-up damage again. A good escape hero as a 4. So that looks really great for them right now. I'd like to see what they're going for next. I would want to see something with a stun, like a DK. Alliance does this a lot as well, where they draft a DK with Hoodwink, and when a DK blinks in stuns, the Hoodwink can easily get in and
and follow up with
kill
the bushwhack,
anybody. Yeah, with the not only the bushwhack but also the sharpshooter,
Yeah,
which
that
is
is true.
almost
Just
like an
'cause of the-
insta-kill combo.
Yeah, just because of the
Radiant team
like really
ban.
long
Dragon tail
duration
stun.
on the Dragon Tail, yeah, and also Dragon Tail, especially at
Dire
level 15
team
when he gets the
ban.
talent is really good too. But that's an interesting one because the thing is Ridiculous and Pepeg have both committed an absolute cardinal sin here, and that is they've both picked their supports in first phase. Now, something I've learned as I've started to play more and more Captain's Mode, which is something I've actually started to do myself quite a bit, is
Radiant team ban.
first phasing both of your supports is not usually a very good idea
dude's
because it
banning
means that
someone
every
now.
single ban will go towards a core roll, and also it shows your hand in terms of what you want to do in the team fights. Your supports are very much your enablers, the kind of things that you are going to see do things. They are your active, hindrances, to use your words, Lightstruck. And so now that they both know the
5
scope of
seconds
these
remaining.
things, they can effectively counter each other. I feel like if Pepeg had not picked the Grimstroke second and instead picked a carry, they could instead have held the Grimstroke and seen what they were picking in cores, see if they were the kind of cores that Grimstroke can go against. But unfortunately, they
definitely
don't have
agree.
that luxury now.
I was hoping they would have gone for their offlaner pick right now instead of the Grimstroke.
Yeah, no, I
But,
can see you setting that up with DK. I think DK into this into this would have been really, really nice. or maybe an axe or something.
So I also like both of the teams' bans here.
Mhm.
As Pepek show Grimstroke, they ban out the Doom, which we saw last game was pretty problematic to them. And since A is shown on Ridiculous, they ban out the Morphling, which, as I mentioned before, is a hero that does not like playing against A, but that also enables them to pick Morphling in your teams, because there's no way they can have an A in the enemy now.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a kind of telltale of how their drafting works, because we saw in the first game they banned the AA and the Broodmother, and then and then they had the puck in their team. But this game instead they've banned the puck first phase and have instead picked the Ancient Apparition. So we can definitely see that we've got these kind of things coming. The third pick tempo.
I'm surprised to see the Abaddon ban, since they already revealed AA and Nyx.
Yeah,
that's the only weird one for me.
I think it's the Dispel.
Yeah, maybe, but
I think they're
also
banning Abaddon for the Dispel more than anything else. But it's still, I still don't like it. But yeah, I don't like Timbersaw here just because he's not. You want to pick him into strength heroes, right? You want to pick Timbersaw as a counter pick, not as a like.
You definitely don't want to pick him into Break already, which was first picked by Peg, the Hoodwink.
Yeah.
It's pretty good versus the Timbersaw just because of that. But Ridiculous bringing out the tempo carry with Ursa. They have a lot of tempo going on with this draft right now.
AA Ursa is a little bit of a weird lane, but I don't hate it.
I think it's fine versus Slardar and maybe Hoodwink.
Yeah.
I think either of them, Grim or
the only problem is Ancient Apparition. If Ancient Apparition gets bushwhacked, Slardar can rush in and just absolutely annihilate him, because that low base health is going to be.
Yeah,
I think
but
Ursa,
once Ursa reaches a point where he's got his face boots or something, then it's a point where Slardar and Hoodwink can't really escape that well if the Ursa jumps on them, and the Ursa will be able to snowball off that lane, or at least bully them to a point where you can't lane into them anymore.
Yeah.
Slardar normally just struggles in lane for a little bit, especially since he can't really trade versus the Ursa.
Yeah,
in this matchup, and he definitely enjoys bashing people constantly with the trade, so that's not something he'd be able to do this game.
Yeah,
unless they get some insane combos going on.
I can see a Pugna here for Pepeg. I can see a Pugna or a Skyrath here. I think it would actually do some serious stuff. I guess Nyx Assassin is the dissuasion from that, actually. But I'm just thinking
it's also very bad versus AA because of how low HP Pugna is. So,
I mean, sorry, I forgot about Ice Blast. Sorry, that's a Pepeg on my end, chat. Don't worry. I make good calls sometimes, but you gotta make bad ones.
It's definitely on point with the team, so I'll let it pass.
Listen, if you make nothing but fantastic calls, then they all seem kind of right? So you gotta make the bad ones.
Yeah,
I like the Stone Spirit ban.
They do ban your Pugna though. Yeah. Like Ridiculous is listening to chat right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So
well, I mean, they would be if they could, right? Because it's got a delay.
Yeah.
But
that was a joke.
Yeah. So. It's all good. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. I promise.
They're not listening to chat.
Pugna is a bit of a weird jump ban.
5 seconds remaining.
I like the Storm Spirit ban. I do like Pepeg Storm Spirit, because Storm Spirit would fit right into this team. Storm Spirit Ancient Apparition is a really nice combo. Just guarantees you have gank potential and kill potential at any point in the game, even if you're falling a little bit behind in lane. So yeah,
I'd like to see something from Ridiculous, which is an enabler to the Ursa, or something that goes later, in case Ursa is playing the playmaking, running in sort of carry instead of playing for late game.
Yeah.
So they have some insurance policy against the Monkey King, which is...
That's the thing, is I think you need to kind of, like you say, tempo this Ursa. I don't think you can actually play this Ursa like a hard farmer. Like, I think... I think you just
you definitely want to tempo it, but sometimes the problem is that you lose your lane, or there's some hero that you just cannot deal with, and you have to go late game.
I'm not sure if Ember Spirit is the pick here for Pepeg. It's a little bit of a weird... These last two bans have got me question marking a little bit. Do you think Ember's that good? Do you think Ember was a really threatening pick here?
For who? For Peg?
For Peg, yeah, Ridiculous Bandit.
I don't think so, because it doesn't really deal with the Timber Saw that much,
No.
and it's not enough damage. So again, I'm coming back to my point where they do have a hero that jumps in with Hoodwink now, but I am scared they don't have enough damage. I don't know what this pick is.
Witch Doctor into Timber Saw.
This is a weird one.
Wait, hang on. Whoa. Stop.
What's going on? Like, who is the core?
Is this Hoodwink mid?
Oh,
Is this Hoodwink mid?
I completely forgot.
Have they
We have gotten bamboozled.
Yeah, they Pepeg with like next level drafting strats here. Oh, it wouldn't
Right.
be great. It wouldn't be Grimcore.
That
no.
does deal with the problem they have, which is
Grimcore-
burst. So Maledict is really good now against Timbersaw.
Grimcore
and,
only really works into the enemy team when they have really strong right clickers that you can keep alive, like because on Grimcore you want to rush the axe. And
The only
while Ursula is one of
downside
them, I
to
don't
the
think it's
draft
elite.
is
Well done.
Okay, is this a
Well
Midwinter
done.
Wyvern
Let's just
posture?
play Dota 2 now. Jeez.
yes, it is.
may now
Eric is
select
playing
your
Winter
hero.
Wyvern.
You're
All right,
kidding me.
cool.
Grimcore is E-Blade? Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yes, you're right, sorry, my bad. But yeah, wow, this draft. Are we sure we're not
Right.
playing a pub?
I'm pretty sure
we're not playing a
that.
pub because we have too many supports and not enough cores. That's never the pub problem. That's
Yeah.
like the opposite of the pub problem.
All right, so I don't know if this monkey is playing one, but NHMO4 last time played a lot of off lane,
It's
but he's playing Monkey King now,
Who
so
would-
I guess he's shifted rules.
who would be the one
within
here?
a month?
well, I mean, people can be flexible, right? Like you can have main
Yeah.
roles and then like
Definitely.
Because I'm
so-
I'm a support player, but I play a decent off lane as well. Like you can kind of make that work. Like I feel like if
Yeah,
you recall,
same with me as well. I play like 3 roles, 4, 5, and 3.
Yeah, that's what I play as well. Yeah.
But I am horrible at playing safe laner and mid lane.
The thing
Please
is
never put me mid lane.
I can only play mid lane against people of my skill. I'll put it that way. I can play mid lane at 2k MMR. I am a fantastic mid laner, but any higher than that.
I can play mid lane, but I am gonna lose my lane, and then I'm gonna start doing stuff that will work for the team. So if you're okay with me losing lane, then put me mid lane.
Yeah. You play position 4 from the mid lane, it seems.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting game. Predictions.
I am going to go with the Midwinter Wyvern. I haven't seen this in a
You
while,
think-
and
well-
this is probably my best hero of
Prepare for
the
battle.
patch that we saw
Yeah. Winter Wyvern's
in the
disgusting.
tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the approach of the mid lane for the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah.
So
If
I'm
it
interested to
was-
see. Even if it doesn't seem like a good Winter Wyvern game, I just like the hero in in general in the mid lane. I feel like more supports should be flexible this way. And the enemy saying Winter Wyvern is not a slept on hero. This hero is like almost every game. We saw it last game as well. And it just does a lot of different stuff. Like last game, we mentioned how Winter Wyvern can be really griefy. This game, they don't have that problem anymore because the Winter Wyvern dictates what happens in this game now. So you're no longer in that spot where you have to cast spells to do something. This game, Eric is gonna dictate what's gonna happen. Like I curse, and then you guys follow up, or I just kill somebody alone.
Yeah.
Because
And
the amount of damage Wyvern does
yeah.
is insane.
And the thing is it's fantastic against someone like Timbersaw, right? Sorry, not Timbersaw. Against someone like Slardar, like someone who you just want to keep locked down and unable to move for an extended period of time. Like, and the thing is Dogbird said in the stream chat, this matchup, if it's Winter Wyvern versus Hoodwink mid, it's really Wyvern favored. I really don't think Hoodwink can do anything realistic. Maybe they flex it to Monkey mid, but I also don't think that's good.
No, it's
I think-
Hoodwink mid for sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about strategy, like as in, do you possibly swap the lane with the Hoodwink and the Monkey King? But I think that would actually be worse. So it's like,
Yeah, it's a melee matchup into a Wyvern that's gonna just do this right now. Like you see, that's 2 hits and she 3 hits.
yeah, just
She
believe.
lost about 100 HP, 180 HP. So that's only gonna get worse.
Yeah,
and,
that's level 1.
yeah.
The Wyvern scales.
Insanely.
She's a dragon. She has scales.
Yeah. Any dragon lovers in chat?
Oh, I mean, now that's something we can't talk about on stream.
Not that kind.
Focusing more on this mid lane matchup, we see Wyvern hit 2 first. Already ahead in terms of last hits and denies. And there's that Splinter Blast. Feels so good to kill creeps with that ability.
Man, I actually feel that Winter Wyvern is better as a core than a support sometimes.
Okay, now you're out of pocket. No, shut up. No, disagreed. How dare you? How dare you? No! I'm sorry. No, that is not the case.
Moving on. There's a lot of aggression going on on the bottom lane. There's this huge wave coming in for the Slaughter. It's definitely favored for him, so he goes for the stun also.
Yeah.
They might even get the early.
They have a nice 2-power spike here if they can get Basher the Deep with an Inkswell. Like that will kill the Ursa. It'll definitely kill the Ancient Apparition, and it will probably kill the Ursa on this much health.
Oh, Ursa went
in. We get the stun. No Inkswell yet. It's the stroke, and there it is. Yeah. Graham
9 picks up the first blood.
Yeah. Really nice. Really nice stuff from Fuzzy there.
Did not catch you littering, bro.
And
yep, Wyverns are dragons. That is very true.
That is true. Wyverns are dragons. They are a type of dragon.
Yeah. So this mid lane not looking good for Hoodwink right now, but she's able to pressure the Wyvern a little bit. By that I mean tickle her.
Yeah, just a little bit. The thing is the reason why Wyvern is so oppressive is not just because of her amazing damage output, and not just because of her incredible range and poke, it's also because of the fact that as long as she has mana, she has health.
So 9 is able to pick up an AA kill as well, and Ursa is just looking for now.
See, I'm loving this flavor of Grimstroke as opposed to the Grimstroke which was being played last game. The one that's really aggressive in the early game, the one that's getting these Stroke of Fates off, the one that's using these Ink Swells and these Phantom Embraces. It's just really nice to see, and I feel we'll definitely put the pressure on this Ursa, and like we said, this tempo carry of an Ursa needs to have a good lane. So
a good stun on the Monkey King top side. Maledict also.
Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen with it at the moment.
Maybe Strafe is dead here.
Oh really? Well, in that case, it's T-Tools.
Straw also looking to go really low.
Yeah, possible. The thing is,
it's Timbersaw.
Yeah, it's Timbersaw. Yeah. Fuzzy
but
picking
bottom
up.
lane.
Fuzzy picking up the AA again. That's three deaths on bot lane already.
You were right. He is not a good laner.
No, he's not a good laner, and I think he's incredibly squishy. He needs to be very careful. Very low base health.
A lot of streamers would agree with that with that statement.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a joke that I don't get that, but I'm just gonna agree and let you feel good that you got a punchline.
Alright, Strafe coming in for this Hoodwink. Hoodwink is really low. They got Juke.
It's a nice juke as well. Strafe is there.
But Crazy is in no man's land right now.
Yeah, he's kind of
stacking for the enemy. Okay.
I mean, there's a water rune there, but I think Strafe just kind of.
Strafe is
nice deny. It's smooth. It's clean.
Strafe has full HP, full mana. This, if anything, this is a deny to himself.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, no. If I were Hoodwink, I'd have tanked the death here because I'm not being funny. You were wasting so much time. Like, and during all this time, Winter Wyvern is still top of the board.
Now he's dead for sure. Like, if this Impale lands, okay, cute.
If he'd have used Spike
Strafe just doesn't even need to chase that. He got his Tranquil Boots out of this, and like now you're forcing the mid laner to walk back to base.
25. Yeah, well, here's the thing: 25 last hits on the Winter Wyvern. That lane is lost.
Yeah,
you cannot like 26 last hits to 12. Like Eric has now won this lane, and Eric is dominant on the mid lane. So we'll have to, he's going to be a big player. Inkswell onto the Slardar. AA is looking to have yet another bad time. They can actually move for this Ursa. I don't think Ursa has enough damage to kill Slardar.
But they don't have enough mana, so they're just gonna reposition for now.
Yeah, no mana. They're just backing away here. Hoodwink coming in.
They're going
a little bit of a weird jump on the stun there, but slow lands. Does
hard
anything
stun
else?
to land, to be fair.
Yeah.
But there's some wards coming out. Does not spot the ward, but maybe they noticed the animation.
Very possible.
Or maybe not.
Very possible. Doesn't seem so though. Yeah, this is the only thing. Is the regen I think is out on the bot lane, so Grimstroke might be available to just get killed by the AA.
Witch
Which is a
Doctor's really
possibility.
low HP right now.
Yeah, for sure.
He's looking into get some D wards, but there's no wards.
Yeah,
there,
he wants D
unfortunately.
wards. He wants to make stacks. It's coming to that time. You
There's
you
also
wanna
this
stack
huge
the
stack
monkey.
on the top side,
Yeah.
made by Strafe. So he wants to push, get the Timbersaw to take that. Timbersaw gonna have to be a little bit careful here. That's the Maledict, so
There's
he'll be
a-
fine.
Guess it's my
Fuzzy kind of doubting himself for a bit there. He decides to he backs out and he double dips, but doesn't actually get anything for it. Timbersaw's taking a bit of damage. I think this is a really rough lane for the Timbersaw because you just kind of get hit, and Monkey King is like, what are you gonna do about it, right?
Yeah.
Monkey King is not going to stop hitting you, and I think and because of Jingu, I think that's fine for him. Like, I don't think he's ever actually in any real danger.
Yeah, it's definitely better for him in the sense that as long as Timber doesn't burst him, which is definitely possible.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Not in
Maledict.
this situation,
This might be rough. Yeah, the Jingu's there. There's a lot of damage coming
Okay.
out.
Impale misses.
Yeah. Is that level 1 melee?
But the
Doesn't seem
Hoodwink
like
is
it's very
rotating
much.
now, so she's playing my style of mid lane.
Ooh, that was a
rotate.
beautiful bushwhack. Are you kidding me? That was fantastic.
Right, so definitely doing the right play there.
Yeah, for sure.
You lost your lane, so now you're in position 4, so play like one.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Definitely.
that's the thing
And
about that's the thing
his
about it.
spells are pretty strong on Hoodwink, definitely. Bushwhack is high level, and the Sharpshooter definitely helping out there, so to get that immediate burst damage on the Ursa so you can't ulti. He didn't have it in this instance, so it's even better. It's a secured kill. Fuzzy in a little
see-
bit of trouble because he's quite low right now, but
So now, I
the
just want to
Fuzzy
say
Wuzzy doesn't notice.
that's true. So I just want to say,
I'll get over it.
Trell makes a very good point in chat, but I do want to bring it up. They are 0-7 on they are 0-7 on the peg. So sorry, on Ridiculous. But look at the gold difference. It's barely there. 7 kills up, and the gold difference is less than 1k. That is how
Yeah.
much farm.
It's mostly Eric just winning his lane, which is
well,
keeping that
Ursa
gold
and
difference a
Timbersaw
little
as
bit
well.
down.
Ursa and Timbersaw
Timber
as well.
is not really winning.
Well, he's not winning.
He's
What I'm
fine.
saying, he's got farm. He's
Yeah.
got gold.
Yeah,
He isn't winning the lane, no, but he is being able to farm in it.
yeah, he's doing fine, which is great. He's not like he's had one death though, so that one death is basically made Monkey have more last hits and stuff.
Yeah.
And his mana management was a little bit poor on the start.
But
So
yeah, that's the thing about Timbersaw. You don't. It's very rare that you actually win the lane on Timbersaw. You're just there to survive it and actually do things. Unlike
they do pick up
Ursa.
a huge kill on the Ursa.
Yeah,
again.
I was gonna say that is not an engage that you are actually gonna survive there. Now Straw has a Maledict on him, but really doesn't care about it. And,
Yeah.
during this
And,
engage,
We forgot to mention though that this lead, most lead 8-0, is from this bot lane. This bot lane has completely
Oh, yeah.
dominated
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Fuzzy and Nine. They're just constantly killing this AA.
Ooh, Eric
And,
rotating. This is a definite kill on this Slaughter, right? Like, there's no way
Yeah.
Eric misses this.
Or
No,
maybe
no,
a
no,
Salve?
no, no, no,
Salve?
no, 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 no. If they get,
Yeah, he also has the strength threads.
No
He agi
way.
threads to get
he actually
bonus
tries to get
movement
more
speed.
health. What a smart player.
Movement
well,
speed.
okay. Well, while
Not
that was
health.
happening, we did actually, they did get the Grimstroke at least.
I'm not
That was really nice.
opposed.
I didn't think Slaughter would get out of that.
Right, so Hoodwink is looking to buy the Maelstrom this game. How it interacts with Akon shot, so I let it slide. I like the Gleipnir purchase also on this hero. They're looking to kill the Timbersaw with the Death Ward. It will be powerful enough to get him.
Yeah. Death Wall plus the Sharpshooter, like, that's the kind of thing that Timbersaw really doesn't like. That's the kind of thing
Yeah.
he's scared of. Strafe. Oh no, buddy.
Also looking to die here.
Oh,
Or,
maximum.
never mind.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough, I
gave
mean,
him the
yeah.
vision from the tree.
Yeah, this is really not going all too
Dire's
fantastically
middle
for
tower is under attack.
for Ridiculous so
Detecting
far.
high
I
levels of sarcasm.
do think they can pull this back, but it's gonna be rough. 10 minutes comes in, Nick spies the book immediately, because I believe they only just hit them before, as they were dying. So getting that Vendetta might make it so that they can actually make kills happen around the map. Here's hoping.
Yeah. They finally got one kill on the side of Ridiculous. They killed the Grimstroke.
Yeah, on the Ursa as
So-
well, definitely who you want to kill on.
Yeah. Yeah. So at least there's some hope there. So that's not 0.
Yeah, you know you can do it. The thing is it was a punish for getting too greedy, and they might be looking at getting another
But I
kill here.
feel that Eric does have a lot of skills to carry on.
Oh, Hoodwink. And now Grimstroke's slow as well. Can they actually like follow this up? The Soulbine's there. Does it actually matter? Double haze, but Winter's Curse. Smart to actually keep hitting them during the Winter's Curse because while they don't take damage, they do still get these stacks from the Ursa.
Ridiculous is playing the 5-head game where you give the enemy streaks and then once you're ready, you kill them one time so you get back all the golden XP.
Yeah, they're playing the rubber band strat. Yeah. No, I like it. I like it. They do have a team which is very good at killing a single target.
Very good at rubber banding as well.
Like Nyx Assassin jumping on someone and bursting them followed up with an AA ult is enough to kill anyone on the team. Like,
an Ursa jump is enough to kill anybody. A Timber Saw can do the same thing, and so does Wyvern.
Yeah.
So, we also forgot to mention that they do have some combos with their strat, with how Winter's Curse. And
Winter's Curse
the
plus
Ice Blast
is fantastic. Yeah.
You have the perfect setup for that, so you can't really miss your spells.
Yeah. Also gives Nyx ample time to actually burrow down and you know he can then follow up with a really big Ravage or with that AOE stun that he gets when he's in the ground and places spike carapace. So yeah, it's there are definitely synergistic combos here.
Monkey King getting a little bit of bullied on top lane right now.
Yeah, see the thing is Straw backs away in order to get the creeps, which I think is a very good show of restraint. I think that's the correct play. But I do think there is merit to also just like hitting him over and over again. Like
did lose
deny
the
him as
mid-lane
much
tower
farm
though.
as you can, right?
Yeah, Eric does manage to at least force a deny on the mid lane for the tower. So now Dire is forced to send Monkey into the jungle just because of the fact that they lose that tower and top lane is not looking very sweet for them right now.
AA might be having a bad time again. It only manages to hit 2 heroes with the Ice Blast.
The Maledict? Is it
Melody's
he has a salve.
Yeah, Melodic's got it. He can't salve it. You can't salve Melodic.
Yeah. No, I mean, he has a salve if it doesn't take him. Alright, he takes him.
Oh, right. Well, that's a nice Winter's Curse. That's really good, actually.
It does get fuzzy. Timber Saw coming in as well.
Yeah, in comes the Timber Saw. The leash is there. They managed to get the Nyx Assassin with the pop from the silence of the Grimstroke. Timber Saw's running in, but he's incredibly low. A fantastic snipe from the Sharpshooter will make it so that's not a fantastic fight in the slightest. Winter Wyvern and Ursa both want to go for more of this, but tree walking on top of the bushwhack, on top of how difficult it is to actually chase a Hoodwink through your jungle, will probably just make it so they get out from this. The GG branch and the tip. Oh my goodness, we're talking about
even
combos.
The wasteland.
We're talking about.
So
okay, that is a
crazy.
That is an Invoker combo right there.
Yeah.
That is GG branch into bushwhack, into voice line, and you get out. That's such a good combo. That's godlike. Yeah, mental damage. That is that is 500. That is 500 pure damage straight to the frontal lobe.
Radiant structures are
makes everybody in chat also really happy.
Yeah, so, and the tip as well. I completely forgot the tip. How could I?
So what happened last fight over there? It looked really good for the Radiant when they got the curse off.
Yeah.
And they didn't got the Soulbind as well. But Hoodwink came in from the top side, completely deleted one hero while all this happened. Timber Saw also got deleted after that because of the Sharpshooter and how it works. So this Maelstrom is now gonna give her a chance to come back into this game, just because of the fact that how it works with Acorn Shot, and you can bounce off and get a lot of procs from that. You don't really have to hard commit for this.
Monkey King getting found in his jungle. It's really unfortunate because Winter Wyvern is going to take him straight down. Yeah. Miss. I think that was a miss on the Ice Blast because I feel like he probably would have just died if he got hit by it, or maybe the damage didn't tick yet. But either way, Winter Wyvern picks that up really nicely, and now they can. But in return, because they know all their heroes are top, they can actually work on this bottom tower. And Radiant don't have their fort, so this will go uncontested.
It's also going to be a catapult wave, so they can definitely pressure mid lane as well, as we see both catapults are alive right now. So it's a good opportunity to get in and like you see the lines drawn on the map right now for from Nyx. They smoke up as well.
Oh, they're trying to find
for-
Ursa. They're trying to find Ursa. They found him. Oh, but
yeah,
they decided not to do anything. They're just like, nope. Walk in, walk out.
There is action on both sides right now, looking for players, but none of them find anybody.
One of them was smoked. The other one.
They're probably gonna meet up right now in the mid lane. From opposite directions too. Like Dire coming in from the Dire, Radiant coming from Dire, and Dire coming from Radiant. Ursa gets caught again.
Enrage is there. In comes the Ice Blast as well, misses everyone. The Winter's Curse is there as well on the Witch Doctor. Gonna take a lot of damage from the Winter Wyvern. And there's a lot of death happening all over the screen right now. Grimstroke and Slud are both having to back away because they're incredibly low. Ursa smells blood and wants this Hoodwink, but is probably not going to be able to get it. Look at this Nyx! This Nyx wants this Grimstroke so bad! Bonk! Got him. Easy. Not even close. GG no re. Even with the Sentry Ward, they still did it.
Again, Hoodwink's positioning has been really good. Last fight, the Grimstroke was alive for so long because the Timbersaw was on him, and Hoodwink got like 4 procs from an Akon shot, and it completely destroyed Timbersaw because of how he's not opted to get any magic resistance this game.
Yeah.
So he's taking a lot of damage from that, and now we see, almost turned over there.
Maybe. I mean, yes. It's a nice pushback. See, this is the thing: is Hoodwink's getting some really good stuff off, but it's just not quite enough to actually confirm a kill off it. Speaking of confirming a kill,
but it does save the slaughter this time around.
Speaking of confirming a kill, though, Winter Wyvern getting a little bit greedy. Here comes the AA Blast, though. That's amazing! Double kill. That looked like a completely free Winter Wyvern kill, and she will still go down. But that was a fantastic AA ult in order to create, as they say, create the space. You've got to say,
there was
very
sort of
unfortunate
a situation that
I don't know if
to
you
get Roshan.
Sorry. I don't know if you saw this, but Winter Wyvern accidentally called Embraced a creep instead of themselves.
Okay, I did not see that.
Yeah.
But I felt like the Cold Embrace wouldn't have saved her either way.
Oh no, I don't think so either. But it's one of those things where it's like, right. Okay, if you self-cast a spell, do you hover the mouse over yourself or do you alt click?
No, I just double click it.
Double click?
Yeah, you can do that.
No. You alt click. Like if you hold alt and press the spell, it casts on you.
No.
Yes.
You can do that, but there's also an option where you can just double click.
Yeah, I know, but why would you double click when you could just move your thumb like a little bit and then just immediately?
Because
it depends on quick cast on or off. Ah, okay.
I don't use quick cast myself. I'm a boomer.
Never mind. Opinion discarded. Imagine not using double click is easier than alt click. You don't alt click. You alt and then you. So if I'm Winter Wyvern and I'm trying to. Yeah, if you play with quick cast, then alt casting is better. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you press alt and then you press the E button, for example. Quick casters alliance. I'm unfollowing for that comment.
No, you cannot do that.
Yeah, that's actually true. I am legally by their partnership. I am required to
But
follow.
thank you for having my back, chat. Double clickers, Rice.
Double click taking 0.1 extra second. Lamau, yeah, imagine. Double click because you don't have to move your finger. You have to move your entire hand. How
do you have to move? Don't you have a hand on your mouse at all times?
Well, yeah, but then you have to move it to the E ability. Don't change the subject now that you're recognizing, like, because you've got to go right. So if I'm doing it right here, I just need to go, boom, and I've casted it. You need to go like that, and it's like it's two different. Like that's got to be like 0.7 seconds slower.
I don't know. I didn't
you
count
press W twice?
Seconds. Yes, exactly. That's what you do. Like you just that's all. Like you don't have to press any other button. So it's I don't know. It's just convenient to me. If you feel that's harder or takes longer, I don't care.
Well, so you just like do like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's still not as fast. But I mean, I guess that's better than actually double clicking. So you're saying double tap, right?
Yep.
Like so when you said double click, I thought you meant like as in you click the ability, and I was like, what?
No. I don't actually go to the ability and then click on it.
Yeah, I was
twice.
gonna say it's natural when you panic. It's natural for you. I have changed my.
All right, so
changed
moving
my
on from this
reaction.
topic,
Yeah,
we took
yeah.
an entire
We are
tier
kind of
two
derailing
while
like
we
a
were-
lot. Yeah. Sorry.
So the Knicks got kind of caught. The Vendetta didn't go off, but Timbersaw was able to secure that tier 2 tower, knowing that nobody was in the jungle at that point. So they still have this Aegis on the Ursa, and because of this, they're able to pressure more, and they're not able to get contests from
Yeah.
the dire side. Slaughter has a Blink Dagger now and is looking to get a BKB, so initiating is going to be a little bit more easier for them. And the Grimstroke has also got his Ether Lens, looking for a Glimmer Cape, and maybe, as you mentioned before, it's 20 minutes, so a Shard. Hoodwink has her Rod and the Maelstrom, and is looking to get a Gleipnir and an Ether Lens. I like both those items, and I mentioned before I really like Gleipnir on this hero.
Yeah.
both of them-
Gleipnir's good. Gleipnir's good.
Yeah, both of the hero and the item came out at the same time, so they do have some synergy in lore aspect. Alright, Bushwhack coming out. Good sharpshooter, that'll be a kill. Should be still here. Okay, Slardar stuns.
Yeah.
Eric
Well,
is
that was a really nice stun here. We've got the Winter's Curse there as well. Yeah, no, that was really
Nick's
nice.
going on from the back. Look at this sneaky.
Yeah,
bug.
I see that. That's incredibly sneaky. And the Witch Doctor is. Oh, the Shadow Amulet might just save him here. The Inkswell is there as well. And that is the Ursa Aegis down. Can they get anything further from this? The Monkey Circle goes in. He's level 15, but the Enrage is there.
Kind of got baited by
Ooh, a
the.
little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's Aegis down, right?
Yeah, the Knicks kind of baited them.
That was
there.
really nice Invis Inkswell. That was beautiful. Really, really good stuff.
They do get a return kill on the. Or did they? They didn't get a return kill. Slaughter died before, right?
Yeah.
They actually survived on Witch Doctor as well. So not really good, but Winter Wyvern, if you look at her career now, she's got the axe.
That is true.
Almost.
It's starting to get a little bit terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't
Sorry,
spoken about
I hate
her
to bring
items.
this back up again, but a friend of mine has just said that they mouse over themselves, like so they mouse over their hero or their hero portrait, and then quick cast. How do we feel about that, chat?
Okay.
Like
Bit of a weird game.
It's a bit of a weird game, but I do that sometimes when I panic. Like I never over the hero portrait here, but I do sometimes quickly snap to my hero and then do something.
I am baffled that while you're panicking, you can actually click on your hero. When I'm panicking, my mouse is going everywhere.
Well, it's
That's how I panic.
because I know where my hero is, so I know to move to my hero. Like if I'm Grimstroke, I know, and I'm looking at the camera where we are right now. I know that where I am, so when I panic, I go and then I move my mouse over to my character and click the button.
Dire's bottom tower
You need to do it on Storm. Sometimes that is actually true. This is a really nice silence into Bushwhack into Death combo on the Timbersaw there. That's really nice. Dire might want to use this Death timer to actually push this mid tower maybe.
Timbersaw really needs to get some magic resistance this game. That's the only way he's dying. He's got a halberd, which is nice, but that's not. You have to survive, sir.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah, zip on hero portrait to disjoint or to dodge some things. Yeah, targeting your portrait is base because it's always in the same place. She's kind of spitting. Ash is actually kind of. I've got to say, I didn't think about that, but yeah, when it comes to panicking, I guess it literally never leaves the spot, right? But so is your ult key. Yes, but maybe the dexterity on the left hand isn't that good, right?
I don't know.
I like how we've had this. See, this is what's nice about getting rid of the delay on the stream. We can have this conversation, right?
Chat, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I don't know about chat. Are we enjoying this, chat? Are we having fun?
I'll tell you who's having fun. This Nyx Assassin right now.
Yeah,
Being
Nyx
very sneaky.
Nyx Assassin's playing Metal Gear Solid. It's great.
Yeah. So Monkey has an axe.
I'm here for
and-
Lightstruck. Lightstruck, you've got fans. Did you know you had fans, Lightstruck?
Well, I actually got some. I got Strafe to text me last night when I was confirming him, and he told me that they watch a lot of our videos and they really like us.
Oh,
so a lot of positive messages coming out from the community, and I do appreciate it.
Us as in us, or us as in like stuff that you do?
I only do stuff with you, so.
Oh wow, okay, well that's really nice. I'm glad that they like our stuff. But yeah, Lightstruck actually famous now. Remember me when you're at the top, buddy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm taking you with me.
Oh, that's sweet. Shut up. I'm not here for this sweet stuff. It's a dog eat world. It's a dog eat dog world in this entertainment business, and I love to see the fresh faces of people who do stuff like that. It's very sweet. Thank you. That's very wholesome. Epic Reddit 100 wholesome Keanu Chungus moments. But now, speaking of wholesome Reddit Keanu Chungus moments, this is not wholesome in the slightest, but there are circles within circles on this Monkey King ultimate. A little bit of a waste, a little bit of a weird space created, and the Nyx assassin has been found and killed. So actually, it was a really good ultimate. Ursa now coming in from the top side onto the Slardar, silenced immediately and also slowed by the monkey. Soulbind is there, as is the Bushwhack. Ursa and everyone else going straight down with this Hoodwink. The triple kill, the damage is absolutely ludicrous. And now they are moving forward to this Timbersaw. Winter Wyvern is providing this damage though. The double kill, the axe, he does so much damage with this Witchblade, and that's a triple kill right back in their faces. Is this going to be a quadra kill? This caster thinks so. In comes the Inkswell. It's not going to be enough, and that is 4 kills. What a back and forth fight, Lightstruck.
Yeah. So just before that fight, Eric picks up the axe on Winter Wyvern, has good positioning, even uses the curse preemptively. So just to keep the team on one side of the place. Nyx does die, but that only makes it so that they are more clumped up. So Ursa gets a 4-man Earth Shock. Nyx is able to spawn or vice back. Yeah, he spawns before everything finishes, and now they secure Roach because of this. But as you saw last fight, the Winter Wyvern axe on how great that is, and how much of a spike now. Like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
He just kept hitting constantly, and eventually the Slardar died, then Monkey King died, and Hoodwink is like, I have to get out of here because this is not working.
Yeah, see, the thing is I used to be a core Wyvern doubter back in the days when the patch was new, when the patch was merely a babe, right? I have been converted, not just from this tournament, but also from previous Reddit TIs, from my own pub games, from watching people in private leagues. Like, it's ridiculous how good this hero is in core. I still think that she's a better support, so don't get any ideas, Lightstruck. I know what we were talking about earlier, but it is absolutely crazy how much damage she does in core. Yeah, is Witch Doctor dead here?
As you can see, yeah, Witch Doctor is pretty much dead.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's pretty much about it. That's a really nice stun, but it's not going to be enough. Clever stuff from the Witch Doctor, but it's not going to be enough to save a fight here. And speaking of a fight, there was a fight going on without Winter Wyvern. The Hoodwink plus the Soulbind is in, and the engage is there. Ursa loses his Aegis. Nyx is on the backside, trying to deal with the Slardar. Possibly not too possible for them to actually do that. Monkey King is fighting this Ursa. He's still inside the circle. The circle expires, though, and now Ursa has the upper hand. Timbersaw going in, killing the Slardar with the bonus damage from the trees. And Radiant have absolutely demolished this fight so far. Eric getting an extra little just kind of aim at the at the Grimstroke there, picking up that 4th kill. And that is a 4-for-0 fight for Radiant. They can now safely push this tier 2 tower and possibly go for more. We will have to see what they do, but I think they definitely get the tower, and they could possibly also go for the outpost as well. It's a nice Gleipnir, it's a bit of a Hail Mary. The AA doesn't actually go down, and unfortunately, Hoodwink will have to back away. No sharpshooter for a few seconds. Winter Wyvern going so deep here. Oh my god. The flying movement.
He's definitely getting the Witch Doctor.
But the flying movement, the movement is airborne. And I'm like, Winter Wyvern, you are ready for takeoff. Oh, the Winters, because Slardar TPing in, he's like, hang on a sec, let me kill him for you. Let me just kill this. I got you.
Kill him, no.
It was close. Yep, Winter Wyvern keeping herself healthy. That fantastic healthcare plan.
Like
AA ultimate manages to get away. Very nice. Oh, no. Soulbind in again. These Soulbinds have been absolutely fantastic. The double paralyzing cask is there as well. The Bushwhack is amazing. This The bushwhacks from Crazy have been absolutely disgusting. Unfortunately, Ursa, with that damage reduction, is going to take a lot more for that to go down. Does actually go down, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to actually save the fight at the moment. Dire are still winning it. Winterwoven in the middle of the circle. Still, oh my God, the damage on this Monkey King. It's so much. He can't move. Look how slow he is. Look how slow he is. The turnaround, the collateral damage on the AA. That is an absolute nightmare. What is happening? I can't believe what we're seeing. What just happened?
Dire structures are fortified.
I understood that reference.
Yes.
Alright, so the way they're playing this game right now on the side of Radiant is like, you guys just go in and tank every spell, and then Eric just comes in and cleans up.
Yeah, right? Like Slaughter in all chat. The salt. Do you taste that?
Yep.
You taste that?
I can
think
see
I need a
the
drink.
fumes coming out of his head.
The air is salt, the walls are salt, even the floor is salt. It's just like, what a hero. AA, yeah, I know, I'm good. I like to see that Yud has some nice sense of humor. Poker Fames could be quite nice in the Slaughter.
He's definitely flaming right now.
Oh, he's definitely flaming. No, this Slaughter is... He might... Okay, I hope he's not flaming because he won't be coming back if he is, but he will definitely... He's probably seething.
That was supposed to be a Cloak of Flames joke, but okay.
Oh, God, you're good. You're good and I'm bad. Sorry, you're right.
Alright, so...
That was so good.
Moving on, an Orchid purchase coming out from Eric.
Moving swiftly.
Double damage. He has not bottled it. Okay, so but he still has a haste rune going and an Orchid picked up now. So he's even transitioning into, I would say, one of the worst items of Dota, which is Bloodthorn, because it gets dispelled very easily. But
yeah,
in this instance,
it's quite good just for the stats. I think it's just
but
nice
in this
to.
Instance,
Jesus,
as you can see, he doesn't even need it.
What? Witch Doctor disappeared. I blinked.
Yeah, Eric does not like this Witch Doctor. Yeah. Like, he has gone for a Witch Doctor every single fight. Like, he's dived.
1 second there was a Witch Doctor, and then the next, there wasn't. It was ridiculous. But yeah, no, I do like the Bloodthorn on Winterwoven because obviously attack speed is really, really good because it just means you get more of the attacks off.
Yeah.
So I do like it.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it per se, but it's definitely okay in this instance because he's level 25. Like, he is the strongest hero on the map. He can 1v9 this maybe, arguably. So at this point, you can build whatever and win the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have to agree with Kankanish there actually in the chat. I do think Mage Slayer is bad. But yeah, Mage Slayer is so bad most people have become about it. I don't like Mage Slayer at all. I think you only have a...
I only say Bloodthorn is bad because of how expensive it is. Mage Slayer is a cheap item and you can still play the game after.
It's not really expensive. You just have to think of it as Orchid, right?
Yeah.
Think of it as it's a 3,000 gold item that you can only buy if you have an Orchid.
Guys,
yeah, but Orchid on its own is also 3,500 almost.
Well, yeah. So it's like an additional kind of... Look, I don't think it's bad. I just think I think it's really good for... Yeah, no, Kankanish says it again. It's really good at attack speed and damage for in-heroes. I don't see why you wouldn't want it on a break clicker like Wyvern.
Before, I don't think it's bad this game. I just think in general it's not a good item. I think and that's only because it gets dispelled so easily because you spend 6,500 on this item, and a simple use removes it.
Well, it's not all it's not all about the active though. The active is a small part of why the item is good.
Alright,
if you...
I'm listening.
Oh,
yeah, but
listening,
if you say
you're ready to throw me under the bus, okay?
No.
Let's see. Where's
Alright, so the Bloodthorn gives you 25 intelligence, which you pretty much get from the Orchid itself.
I mean, you don't. You
it
get an
gives
extra
you
5.
90 attack speed, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's an
but
extra.
That comes from a Hyperstone.
It's an extra. It's an extra 5 attack speed on top of its components. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Hyperstone itself gives you 60, and a Moon Shard will give you 120.
Okay.
So I believe that if you go for a Moon Shard instead, you would get all of that, and an Orchid, and then you're still in the game.
I have to disagree, but I mean it is what it is.
Alright, we can move on though. There's gonna be a huge fight.
We'll move on.
A smoke is coming up.
Oh, that's a really nice
impale.
ravage from the Nyx. That was fantastic. Manages to dodge the AA blast with the Voodoo Restoration.
They get on top of
Monkey
Winter
Circle
Wyvern.
is here.
Wyvern is in trouble.
Yeah, Winter Wyvern's there. She's soulbound. Can they actually do anything with this? She's silenced. Oh, she's so dead. Monkey King now going absolutely ballistic with this Ink spell. He's running away from the Ursa though. He definitely doesn't want to fight them at the moment. But that was so good. The Boundless Strike was fantastic. Even the dog going crazy. What the dog doing? Getting hype. It's a nice ink swell plus the dispel as well. Dire side going absolutely ballistic right now. Strafe is in a really rough situation. Manages to force staff, but unfortunately he went to the Prometheus school of force staffing and still got hit by the Boundless Strike. It wasn't enough to actually kill him though.
What a huge fight by Dire over there.
Yeah,
the
wow.
Monkey King jumping on top of the Wyvern with the BKB is the most important part of that fight because Curse is down, and it's really important to jump Eric in this fight because Eric does not have a lot of escape in this game, and now you see that he wants to pick up this BKB. So the downside to his build right now is that he's gone completely offense, and there is no defense, and there is no space or anything inside, so he needs to definitely get rid of something, and he needs to farm more for this BKB. So Dire can definitely take advantage of that, jump on top of him, and then kill him off. Because if he gets stunned once or twice, at least they have enough damage to kill him off.
Yeah.
With the Monkey King and the Maledict and all of their follow-up from behind. So it's definitely a winnable game for them. It's a lot more harder than how Radiant can win this game, but that was a brilliant fight and a showing as to how weak Radiant is without Winter Wyvern.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, without that Winter Wyvern, like the thing is even if you look at the sorry, if you look at the net worth real quick,
Something bad is happening.
Winter Wyvern is so far ahead of the rest of Radiant, you know? Like you take Winter Wyvern out of the equation, and Dire have so much more gold than the other cores. Winter Wyvern is definitely the outlier here. Ooh, Timeless Relic on the Dire, that would be really nice.
But Aegis is up. There's a DD outside given by Gaben himself.
That's true.
And so one of the good parts about Bloodthorn is something we never mentioned, the crits. Every hit is 100% crit. So I like that factor. And I'm not a Bloodthorn hater, so let me get that very clear. I wanted to get buffed. So I'm saying this on stream so that people watch it.
Hang on a minute. Witch Doctor just died for free while they were doing Roche.
Nothing too fancy. He's died a lot this game.
Yeah, I know. I still just want to... It's called following the action.
Alright, so if anybody didn't follow the AA's items, AA's got a Solar Crest now.
Yeah, I was showing them on stream during that fight, don't worry. It's all good. I got you. Covered.
Oh, he'll get the tower? Oh, so close. Range creep? Not
really close. Yeah, range creep has decided to go elsewhere.
Agent creep?
Oh,
it's literally 5 HP.
I mean, can't really...
It's not a, just
they're not sentient.
Tower instead.
Slaughter's can be...
Oh no.
Got a
a little bit in a weird spot, but they went...
This is the thing,
no,
right? This is the thing.
Curse.
I say this to people
my
all
God.
the time. I say this to people all the time, right? All the time. Look
and he
at
dies
the,
as well.
Look at the number next to your health bar, and then look at the number next to your enemy's health bar. Wyvern is level 26, and Slaughter is level 16. Why are you going so hard? She is 10 levels ahead of you. She can vote.
I didn't even notice that she was 10 levels ahead of Slaughter.
This is the thing.
insane.
People don't look at the number next to their health bar. It's so critical to see where they are in the game, to see what their talents are and stuff.
It was also a fact that Slaughter BKB'd in that situation and still died in about 4 hits.
Yeah.
So that it's not only Arctic Bird, it's like she's
Yeah.
just got so much damage right
Exactly.
now.
Why are you role playing like you're doing really well? Like it's you're playing from behind. You need to play from behind. You can't go aggressive like that.
He's going for an axe next. I don't know if this is gonna help much, but it can definitely be helpful in the sense that they can hold high ground and probably have a puddle over there, which is nice. Who doesn't like a puddle?
Here's the monkey ring again. Ursa might just be going down here. The Aegis though is of course there.
The Ice Blast also to follow up.
It's not actually doing very much damage to the Monkey King, but I don't think it'll realistically
Yeah, but it's because of Beak of the Ring and the BKB.
The Ice Blast doing a fair amount, meaning they have to back away here, but the lack of creeps means they don't matter too much. He's toggled it on.
The Monkey King was really lucky to get BKB and Ring off, so he had a lot of resistance from both
that's a
physical
nice
and magical.
stun. Can they follow up with it?
Oh,
not really.
the E-Blade as well.
The E-Blade!
Oh, a little bit slow.
That's so good. And the strike as well. Can they actually make anything happen here? There is no Monkey Ring, so...
Nick's looking.
One has to
He's
wonder.
waiting for the Witch Doctor to just come out.
Yeah, and there's the Timbersaw again with the Soulbind.
Can Eric do it?
Eric might be able to. Jingo actually keeping Monkey King alive quite a bit, but not enough to deal with the fact that a bear has been launched onto him at high velocity. Oh no, Eric. Yeah, Eric is in his golden zone right now.
Oh, he's found the Witch Doctor.
He may be on 500
no.
HP. He may be corrosive hazed, but he is on high ground.
Oh! That was close.
Oh! Didn't even break a sweat, huh, Wyvern? Didn't even break a sweat. Oh, goodness me.
We might want to wonder that if Hoodwink just held on like 0.5 more seconds, that would have definitely killed.
I mean, maybe, but like, you know.
But I'll admit that I would have just instantly used it because of how dire the situation is and how fast you need to react to that kind of stuff.
For sure, for sure.
All right.
Oh,
that's definitely a dead Hoodwink now.
He's down. Yeah, not even close. Another leash though. These Soulbinds have been really, really good in limiting the positioning of the Radiant. Yeah, like
unfortunately, they don't have any follow-up to it right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's a defensive. It's defensive. It's not offensive.
Oh no, the Hoodwink bought back,
no,
and the BKB.
No. That's no. Yeah, okay.
That looks like game.
This is an.
Oh,
Wow!
There's some salt.
Wow! Hoodwink! Points, chat. Point and laugh. Point and laugh at the salty. Oh, wow! Nerd. Yo. Do you want to know what I want to know? Do you want to know what I want to know, Blightstruck?
I have an idea of what you want to know.
Who asked? Who asked?
There's definitely some molding happening in the dire side. To be fair, I would mold as well if I was facing Eric's Winter Wyvern.
Oh.
But moving on, this is the second win for Ridiculous, so they're looking pretty hot in this tournament. Maybe they can win, or maybe I'll jinx them like last time.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, Ridiculous were playing very, very good there. Isn't Hooping one of the highest win rate heroes of the patch? You know, Dogbird, you are actually correct in that, but obviously the so skill hero is definitely Winter Wyvern here. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe that Winter Wyvern is busted, but like, you know, it's definitely something to so skill hero.
Did I make any believers in chat that Winter Wyvern is a better core than a support?
I'll block you. I will. Ooh, crazy! You chose the wrong stream chat to come into. This is not a good. Yikes. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards from that display. Really nice show from Pepeg. The team play was nice. The game was close. I enjoyed watching it, but an even better showing from Ridiculous. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for Ridiculous, as it puts them one step closer to the finals. Really, really good stuff there. A really rocky, shaky early game, but pulled it back. The Winter Wyvern definitely winning them that game with that, winning them the game with that pick. So yeah, it's definitely a good one. We will quickly just go back to our banner screen And now we will wait for the finals match, which will be...
Should be post champ.
It's Ridiculous versus... has the other team finished yet? I think they have, right? Have they?
I'm checking up.
I'm not sure. It's Team 6, I think, right? Hang on, let me check the events chat. Sorry, usually we know this in advance. Professional stream. Yes, it's Team 6, which is the one with Weeb Slayer on it.
I actually had
Slayer and
predicted
Phantom.
Team 6 before
Mm-hmm.
as one of my predictions. It was either 1 or 6, just based on the MMR factor. I feel like they have a lot of like high-ish MMR, like not too fancy, not like a 7K and like a 3K, but it's more balanced in the sense that they have a 5, 3, 4 sort of situation going on. So
oh, sorry. Strafe just said in the chat, I finished my KFC, so I'm gonna go do the dishes. Be right back. Not gonna be playing with one hand now. You're telling me that Strafe was playing with one hand that game? They had the power level limiter on? They were really wearing weighted clothing? You're kidding.
Being a little bit based in
It's
chat
very based.
Alright, I didn't know based was like a timeout scene.
It's not based. It's the fact that it's 8 caps in a row. Basically
okay.
the auto moderator for the Nightbot is basically making it so that people seeing too many caps in a row is muting them because they think it's spam. However, there are some emotes on Twitch, such as Omega LOL and 2 based, that would prevent that from being a thing by virtue of
Maybe in future, chat, we will have all emotes.
It's just something. It's just something that. It's something that we can fix in the Nightbot settings. But default Nightbot settings have it like that, and I don't think we've changed ours from default. I think we've I think we've changed some things. I just didn't think the caps filter was something we needed to change. So
Right.
But
I just want to talk about Ridiculous a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Talk to me.
So Strafe has been definitely Chad in most of the games on how his movement has been.
Hard Chad.
He's been sniping Korea's left, right, and center, and definitely been like in between those fights, tanking all the creeps, tanking all the heroes and the deaths, and it's definitely paying off for Eric and Straw to just come in, clean up. So I have not missed your place, sir. And everything goes under my eye. Eric definitely the standout in the games. Like he definitely was really well on his puck and on the Winter Wyvern as well. So I'm looking to see them do great in the finals. I don't know who their opponent is at the moment. I haven't followed them a lot because we've been following Ridiculous more. But I hope to see a great fight, and probably you get to play with 2 hands, Strafe.
Yeah, ideally. Ideally, getting hit by playing with 2 hands is usually better than playing with 1, because you need 1 hand. So this is something which some players in chat might not know. You need 1 hand, usually your right hand or your left hand if it's your more dominant hand, to use the mouse, which allows you to move the cursor, and then you put your other hand on the keyboard so that you can press your skill buttons. You can play with 1 hand and not press any of your skill buttons on the keyboard just by moving around with your mouse, but a lot of professional players do find that it's better to use the keyboard. Hopefully that helps you guys.
Yeah, but what about a controller? Like the Steam Deck is coming soon.
Yeah, you gotta play. You gotta plug in your.
You think we're gonna have people playing from controller now?
Yeah, you gotta plug in your HTC Vive, right? And then just and then like go into VR, and then just like press the buttons.
You won't get invited to TI if you say HTC Vive and not the Steam version of it.
Oh, the Steam. Sorry, I forget what's the Steam version called. I forget. I only know Vive and Oculus. I don't know what the Steam.
Chat, tell me fast.
Is it what?
It is called the Steam.
Is it just Steam VR? I know Steam VR is the software.
No. It's not the Steam. It's not called Steam VR. Yeah. It's called the not Steam Deck.
No, it's not the Steam Deck. It's the VR.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to chat. Chat, if you can tell me.
Is it the Valve Index?
Valve Index. Yes.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
I think I have actually heard of Valve Index before, so that sounds about right. It might be something else, but like I feel like
is
it
it that? Yeah, but definitely.
Can you not Google it?
Can you not what?
Can you not just Google it?
Well, that's cheating.
It's not about cheating. It's about understanding what we're talking about. It's cheating.
I'm not gonna Google it. I have chat. That's interaction. All right.
Yeah,
so coming back to my point, that you can definitely play on the Steam Deck that's gonna come out, which looks like the Nintendo Switch version.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that Valve are plagiarizing. Gaben will kill you.
Yep, they're not plagiarizing. It just looks like that. It is definitely very, very different, and it doesn't detach. So that's one thing that's very good.
True.
And
that is actually true.
Yeah.
No,
so it's nothing like the Switch.
No, that's true because the Switch does detach.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Actually true. But yeah, no. I mean,
coming back to my point that we're gonna have a lot of Dota players from that because Gaben said himself that he played Dota on it, so it's definitely compatible.
That he regularly plays Dota on it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because someone will teach me how to observe with one hand so I can eat my pizza. Put your pizza in the fridge and Google it later. And fucking sorry, that's my one. I accidentally let a swear.
You know, I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
You can call someone and tell them to feed you the pizza.
That is actually true.
That way,
if you have someone
you have both your hands.
Yeah.
And then
you just
like
you
can even eat.
Every so often. Yeah. See, this is the thing, right? Okay. This is a professional gig here, Ash. Even though we don't get paid for it, it's still professional. It's very, very, very professional, very, very, very real, serious business stuff.
Or you could get a pet and then teach the pet to give you food every now and then.
The thing is about jobs is you don't eat on the job when you're streaming, right? So that's the big one. Is you order food for like you order food like half an hour before the stream ends. So the stream ends and then the food comes and it's easy, not even close. Like I streamed for 3 years. Trust me, I know the strats. What if your job is eating on stream? Then something has gone wrong in your life. No, I'm kidding.
If your job is eating on stream, that's the dream job, man.
No, see,
I'm gonna go against what Shoop said right now. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
No, okay. Eating on stream is whatever. Like if you're a social eater or anything, I just can't stand those mukbang streams. You know the ones where they just eat like a ridiculous amount of food. You know the ones, right? Where they have like 5 whole bags packed full of McDonald's just kind of laid there on the table and they eat like the whole thing like that. Apparently that's like a craze or like some people things that
I just when I see food streams I what reminisces with me is when I log on to Bulldog stream, who is also an Alliance member.
Here we go. Is Bulldog in the Alliance? Hang on, sorry. Can we get a fact check on that, chat? Do you know if Bulldog's part of Alliance? I'm not sure. I've never heard of that before.
So he watches a lot of YouTube streams, and there's this one event that happens every day. He looks at this this lady who eats a lot of food, and she has this. Sorry, I'm just spacing out right now. She has this pose that she does. She looks at the camera, she nods, and then she approves of the food. So that's like a regular betting thing that they do in chat with the points. That if she does exactly that in the same order, that's the free points for everyone. Because she does that every time.
I have to say, I don't understand how anything like that could possibly be entertaining. Like,
you have to watch it to know.
You know what? I don't think I will. I think I'll leave that to you. I haven't been a watcher of Bulldog streams in a while. I did used to like him quite a bit. Then the thing is with Bulldog is, the guy's incredibly talented and everything, but I like watching high-level Dota and I like watching good Dota, and there's... the thing is what... The thing... That's not me saying Bulldog is bad, not even close. It's the fact that he only really plays, like, sub-games. He doesn't try hard.
I'll call you back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but he's already won whatever he wanted to.
Oh, no, I know. I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying that's why I don't like it. I like watching tryhards. I like watching good Dota, with
so you watch
strategy.
Gork?
I don't really watch streams, honestly. I watch tournaments. I watch esports, but I don't really watch.
All right.
He plays sub games and molds. Yeah, exactly. Like if I wanted to watch, no, he said good. I actually use she/her pronouns alliance, but thank you. But yeah, no, it's oh goodness me. It's,
All right, I have gotten confirmation that there is a person
It's
whose
okay.
birthday is today, and it is Rado's brother. So this is a shout out.
Do we have
Happy
to-
birthday, Rado's brother.
Nice, happy birthday, Rado's brother, and hopefully many more. But yeah, but yeah, no, I don't really watch too many streams now that I think about it. I only really watch VTubers.
Okay.
And
That's my comment.
You can think of me what you want for that, but I am not ashamed.
There is no shame in it.
There is no shame.
I don't prefer it, but
It's fine.
to each their own.
I'm gonna confess. Please don't flame. Okay, I won't flame you, Troll. I'm an XQC long-term viewer and sub. I'm not flaming you, but if you could see my face right now, you. I can't. Right. I'm giving you a look of disapproval.
A weird champ,
A
basically.
stern. No, because a weird champ is like a what are you doing? But like I'm just here like. Because I know what you're doing. I just don't like it.
Do you notice the statement that people make when everything after a but is not what they actually mean? Or everything after a but is actually what they mean? So, Trell's statement, I'm not flaming you, but I'm disappointed. So everything before that doesn't matter.
She, her, please. My name is Melody. Like
I was talking about Trell.
I'm talking to chat.
There is a possibility for success, but it is
but yeah, no, it's yeah. See, I watch VTubers. My argument is incredibly valid. I listen. You guys are watching.
कुछ ना कुछ हो जाता है और नहीं होता है, right? Exactly.
Okay, moving on from this.
Yeah, Hash. I gotta say, not a good look, dude. It's not a joke that you want to make. But yeah, moving on swiftly. It's when it comes to streams and that kind of thing, XQC, I can respect it. It's not too bad. I think he's funny from a meme perspective. Like, I watch Soda Poppin' sometimes, I guess, and that's also kind of, you know, cringe in a way. So it is all good. But anyway, enough about judging people's tastes in content. For content, while we wait for the games to start, because we are done waiting for the games to start, because the game is starting.
And it is between Ridiculous and the Killer Koalas. The Koalas. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Killer Koalas. Yeah.
Someone now.
That is not an animal I would be very scared of, but now that you mention it, I don't want to be near a koala.
Koalas are terrifying. They're bears.
Banning someone now.
They're literally a kind of bear. Yeah, koala bear is the full name.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you're not wrong there.
Yeah,
I just found them very cute to just stick around.
they're
And
very
now
cute.
now
Yeah. See, they're
now
very
that you
cute.
say killer koalas,
Yeah.
I am fearing them sticking around will mean them poking their claws inside me.
That is
which
true.
is
Yeah,
pretty
they're not predators. They're like herbivores, aren't they? Koalas just eat leaves and stuff.
Grass?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't eat grass.
something
They
leafy
eat, like,
mostly.
they eat eucalyptus, right? Eucalyptus leaves.
5 seconds remaining.
I think so. I'm not sure. I've not researched koalas.
I'm not an animal biologist, but I'm pretty sure that's what they eat. I remember someone saying something. But anyway, moving swiftly onwards, we have Broodmother being banned down for ridiculous. We've got the IO and the Nyx ban. That is definitely a strafe ban.
Yeah, Strafe is definitely getting a little bit of focus there. The IO, I think, is specific to maybe Koala's history on like the past 2 matches,
No, I mean,
or
the
just something
IO
they don't
is-
prefer.
it's
I don't
the
think
IO
IO
is
is a good hero right now.
No,
So
the IO is to counter Strafe. Strafe is a known IO, like insane IO.
okay, I haven't seen Strafe play a lot of IO yet. Maybe it just gets banned a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. People have. The thing is about Strafe is that IO is his profile picture, and he's a current returning champion. So this will be his second on the bounce, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the reason why you haven't seen him play IO is because no one will let him on the IO. We've got Winter
Fair
Wyvern and
enough.
AA as the first picks. It's almost like this patch has some kind of formula to it.
Yeah, it definitely does feel that way. And the Winter Wyvern gets picked, and Ridiculous with almost the same ban as always, a Brute Mother. Timbersaw getting banned out this time. I have noticed this pattern that they pick one hero, and then the next game they just don't want to play that hero anymore, so they just ban it so that the enemy can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
That last game that was Puck, and this game it's Timbersaw.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, I feel that. Oh, Sand King is new.
New hero, Puck. So Sand King coming out. This is one of those heroes that has been kind of sleeper in the meta. They pick it every now and then, but it's definitely not as common as other offlaners like Doom, Axe, and
5 seconds remaining.
Timbersaw. But Sand King definitely does check a lot of marks where you have initiation, you have good laning, and then you also have good crowd control, and your ultimate is good bursts. So it definitely helps a lot with AA because of how AA Blast can be a follow-up to his initiation. And Sand King normally is just jumping in. He's not this hero that is just walking in. So Winter Wyvern is not that good versus him, and he doesn't have a lot of right clicks. So even if he does get cursed next to someone, it doesn't really kill anybody.
What are the odds this is mid Sand King? If it's mid Winter Wyvern, absolutely 0. I don't think mid Sand King is.
I don't think it's a mid Sand King.
Okay.
At all.
I think mid Sand King is good. I don't think it's good into this team.
I don't think it's an Eric hero, honestly. Like I feel Eric likes.
You know what? Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, that's great that he can go in and do stuff, but I feel like Eric wants to be the killer of the team. So I don't know if Sand King does that, especially against heroes like Winter Wyvern and Silencer. Like it's fine, but it's not a killer guy.
The green
Puck gets banned. TA also banned. Invoker also getting out of the pool. So we'll definitely see a new hero now for Ridiculous mid lane. Speaking of a new hero, Silencer. I have not seen this hero in a while, and I almost thought that it was not good enough to be picked, but Killer Koala's pulling it out in the first phase. So they definitely are planning something.
I don't know why, but it feels like Eric is going another auto attacker with magical or pure burst. Well, you've said that. OD is in the pool and fits that. Yeah, fits
OD.
that. Yeah, OD.
That's a new
OD.
hero, and I don't know how good it is versus Silencer.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, Silencer mid could be a thing. Could work.
You know, every time I've seen a Silencer mid, the mid laner who plays Silencer has this expectation that they're going to get like 50 int or something in the first 15 minutes, and it's completely the other way around. They lose their lane, they lose their game within 15 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Silencer just doesn't do enough. If you can facilitate a Silencer to get all that int and to go absolutely nuts in the mid lane and just gank and roam and do all these crazy things, then it's amazing.
Yeah.
But you can never, like, especially not this early.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I would much rather see the Winter Wyvern mid.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
beat Eric at his own game.
Yeah, completely agreed.
This Silencer looks to be a 5, I feel. I don't feel Silencer is good enough to be a 4.
Okay,
but
I feel like the different. Okay, I'm gonna stop you there only because I think Silencer is good with a very aggressive position 3, so that you can just get the int stacks fast. Like not so that you get the int, but so that you deny the int from the enemy heroes. I think Silencer as a 5 position, you need a really aggressive 1, and against a Luna, I don't think that's like Silencer. I could see if you were gonna pick Ursa, maybe as a 5. But even then, I feel like Winter Wyvern does more for the Ursa with the slow. If you were gonna put the Wyvern on support, I don't know. I like Silencer in 4 position personally.
Didn't Ridiculous also pick Luna in the first game?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so this
really
is
well.
again. Yeah, it did work very well. They had some. Wait, was that? No, they didn't pick. They lost that game. The Luna lost, so they picked Terrorblade the first time.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. They picked the Terrorblade and they went Luna. Yeah, so maybe they believe in the Luna here. Okay, Bristleback is here. The breaks.
Yeah, Bristleback
yeah.
is definitely that hero that you were kind of describing. That kind of runs in, is very aggressive, and Silencer can be coupled up with him.
Yeah.
It is kind of okay versus Luna as well because of how Bristleback can lower the armor, get a lot of stacks in. Luna is not really a very fast hero in the lane, so it works kind of okay. Ancient Apparition doesn't have any stuns, so there's not really stopping that combo. A Viper.
Yeah, I was
Eric,
gonna
are
say.
you really gonna Viper?
I was gonna say that's a really easy pick against the Bristleback because it's the easiest access you have to a break.
All right. Yeah, that's a great argument.
It also soft bans the Spectre as well, which is also a pretty decent hero into Luna.
It is definitely a decent Viper game for sure. It completely nullifies Bristleback, which is shown to be a core right now of 100%. Like you cannot play this hero as a support unless no.
No, not even close. No, there's no universe.
So the Viper pick is really good. I just thought that they would do something more flashier, but Viper is just basically it nullifies one hero. That's a pretty free win, and it's a really dominant, strong mid laner. Juggernaut.
Juggernaut's not bad actually.
Yeah, this is one of those heroes that can definitely nullifies magic damage.
I mean,
he's decent versus Sand King.
Yeah, and also he farms fast. He has crazy damage, and he can run away with the game, right?
Yeah,
Juggernaut
definitely.
has just
Juggernaut does not out farm Luna, but there's a point where Jug can definitely kill the Luna. Be it so that they have an Omni Slash situation. So it is definitely possible.
Quells don't go through heal, Hash. The physical damage.
Okay. So now they're looking to ban out mid laners on the side of Koalas, and an SF gets banned. But I'm not sure if Ridiculous is looking to play a mid laner again. I think it's going to be.
Thinking Bristleback spikes were magical. My goodness. Have you been playing this patch, Hash?
This has been like this forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, enough flaming. We are getting a ban in about 10 seconds now, and I think the ban should go towards a mid laner on Ridiculous.
Hash is our cameraman. We're not roasting chat. We're roasting staff. It's different. It's different. I promise.
They go for the DK, which is kind of interesting to me, because they do have a Viper, which kind of deals with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Yeah, but like also it's bad into the like you hate it on Luna, right?
Yeah.
Because Luna, he can just kind of just jump on you and make you sad. I don't think DK is a pick here though. Like,
yeah.
I think they want someone.
Are you ready for the infamous Wind Ranger picker in the finals?
Oh god, not even.
It always happens.
Yeah, it always happens. I don't think Wind Ranger is a pick that.
Yeah, but that's when she really comes out every time.
That's true.
It's never a game, but just
okay.
randomly appears.
They're deliberately not going to pick it now. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see what they actually go for here because they want a mid or a 5, depending.
They want a mid that can actually lane versus a Viper.
Well, so, that's the thing. Winter Wyvern does fit that bill. Like Winter Wyvern can lane into it. It's not a good lane, but it's not a terrible lane.
I love to see a Winter Wyvern mid, but I don't know if they're doing this. Like, it feels fine. In the mid lane right now.
I don't hate the Jug game.
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
Yeah, the Jug game is fine. He doesn't care about Netatoxin that much because of how spin works.
Yeah.
And when you're an Omni Slash, you don't really care either.
Yeah.
So, Healing Ward is pretty okay. They don't really have a lot of range to get that sniped out.
Viper will snipe it.
Yeah,
Viper will snipe it. AA can also snipe it.
AA range is pretty nice, yeah. That is true.
AA 65 if Viper buys a Dragonlance.
Yeah. It is definitely a better lane for Jug, I think. Oh, Pugna. That is an interesting one. Not seen this hero in a while, and I really like this hero.
You know, I like it into their team. Only because Decrep is really nice here.
Yeah.
I could see this
It-
Pugna. I could see
it's-
this Pugna 5 with the
seconds
Juggernaut
remaining.
actually. Decrep plus spin is like a killer
Oh
level
no,
1,
no,
right?
no. That is a mid Pugna for sure.
No, but
Uh,
what I mean is like Pugna 5 with Winter Wyvern mid like could work, right? Like I'm not crazy. I
I
crazy?
feel like I feel like Sand King would completely stomp that lane
Oh, you think?
if that happens.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
and
fair
there's a problem with having a Pugna 5 is that you're playing into an ancient apparition, so
True,
your heal
true.
is completely irrelevant.
Your hero.
That's a Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good Void Spirit as well. So this
Yeah,
Viper
I-
is now a 4 Viper, which I forgot to mention.
That's
So
Strafe
Eric
on-
gets his flashy hero, and Strafe is Giga chatting on them with this 4 Viper.
4 Viper. That's okay. Strafe winning his second tournament in a row with with 4 Viper. That's interesting. Also, this Void Spirit has the bloody ultra rare set. I can't believe this. And Eric, give me your luck, please. 69 crates. 69 crates, and I haven't got it yet. I'm crying in real life.
All right. So speaking about this mid lane, I feel like Void Spirit is pretty nice versus Pugna, but it can go either way. Pugna definitely has some power spikes, especially at level 7, where the extra point in maybe a decrep or a ward extra would definitely catch Void Spirit off guard, and if he's not able to completely burst the Pugna, then it definitely goes in Pugna's favor because of how Life Drain is only a 7-second cooldown, and you can keep doing it again and again. So, and Pugna is kind of one of those heroes that you don't want to leave a lane against, and Void Spirit is one of those heroes you want to gank with. So you're left in this spot where you have to sit in mid lane, or Pugna will take your tower. And as a Void Spirit, you also need to pressure with runes. So he has to make plays on the Juggernaut, I think. So I like to see what's going to happen in this game. It is the finals, if I'm not wrong. So my prediction, and I'm going to jinx them, is
Here we
that
go.
Ridiculous is going to win.
You think Ridiculous is going to win? Okay. Well, chat seems to think that's the case as well.
Yeah, chat has been watching with us, so
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Ridiculous has some fans now. But that being said, don't call out to koalas. Koalas are very deadly animals, as we learned in the past 15 minutes.
That's true. That is true.
So, and their definitely seems pretty nice. It is a silencer 5. Yes,
Just enough
if I'm
time to
not
make a cup of
mistaken.
tea.
Does not seem otherwise. Winter Wyvern is, let me see, not going middle, or is she? We don't know yet. The item build can go either way, honestly. Sand King going for this early bracer. He has the Calling Blade, spots out the Juggernaut. Gonna take a lot of damage here.
Yeah, fair amount of damage on the Sand King. Turns it with a very nice Burrow Strike, but he's still getting a lot
But
of
now he's
damage.
stuck.
Oh, no. Yeah, rocking a hard place
Oh.
with the Sand King. It's not Burrow Strike either.
Maybe,
Tries to deny to Roshan just
minus
in
2.
time.
Minus
-2.
And a -2 as well.
-2.
Had to happen.
Not a great start for the Sand King. He's not gonna have a lot of 5 heads
This
left.
pleases me to no end.
Pugna coming in from behind though. Look at this. Rado is playing Pugna, so it is
It's true.
a mid Wyvern,
Yeah, I told you.
and he's sleeping now. So it is gonna be
The mid Pokemon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, see, I told you, mid Pokemon.
yeah. We're both right. Let's just
Everyone's right, yeah.
yeah.
For a brief 10-second duration, it was mid Wyvern, therefore I'm correct.
Yep. And Strafe is running into the Wyvern now, so interesting event for the Netatoxin level 1. I thought that poison sting
Eric
would have
versus
definitely gotten
Rado.
a kill.
Ah, first blood! Well, that's not first blood, sorry, that's second blood, but first blood in the mid lane.
Which is all over.
That's,
Yeah, it definitely puts Pugna in a weird spot
That's
because he
not
missed like
ideal.
10 seconds in the start, and now he even used his TP to get to that
yeah,
lane.
oh
so now
god,
he
he's
does-
so behind, he has to walk back, this is free farm for White
and he
Spirit,
loses his ward as well, so that's another 104
Oh,
gold. So
no, this
looking
is... Okay, there were
Disaster.
there were some pretty bad starts on mid. This
and this is
one of the worst ones. Like this has to be like a nightmare start on mid.
There is gonna be a point where one of the supports is gonna have more last hits than Rado.
Dyer's courier. He's
All they have to do is get 2
Strafe.
last hits.
Strafe with the second courier snipe. Is 2 couriers down already?
Yeah, 2 couriers down, same time.
Strafe getting some pretty decent damage on the Wyvern. Use the
Yeah,
nether
he doesn't
toxin.
even have the poison attack yet because I felt like 2 times he could have just gotten a kill if he went
I think
poison
it's.
attack
I think
first.
it's best. I think it was best to get the nether toxin just because it allows you, like, for the first blood potential. And I knew it was that.
I
was
honestly
an
feel that
insane
poison
remnant,
attack
yes.
gives insane amount of first blood potential. But okay, I can see the argument for another.
it's just if Void Spirit gets remnant, goes remnant first, you can keep him in the nether toxin for a very long period of time. And then you've also also got Burrow Strike. Like, you can keep someone in nether toxin for the full duration. Like, I think that it's smart not to get poison attack then, because you already have so much CC.
He's gonna have level 2 soon, so he's gonna have both of those spells then.
Yeah.
Unless he goes corrosive skin for whatever reason.
No, I think he's definitely gonna go poison attack. Yeah.
He needs a little bit of XP. Top lane is getting pushed in by the entire side, so there's gonna be some pulls happening from Mr. OD, which is who's playing Silencer.
Mr. OD, the silencer.
That's a little bit of a debate, you know.
yeah.
You name yourself
Slight
another hero,
debating. Yeah,
people will ban that hero, and then you pick the hero that's similar to the hero.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
And then now the poison attack coming out, and you can see like both of them just trading in hits.
top lane, this is a really nice Burrow Strike on the Juggernaut. He's spinning
Oh,
aggressively. He doesn't have very much health.
kind of
I
gonna
feel like if they turn
die,
and
I
fight,
think.
it's not. Oh no, that's -2.
Again. The Burrow Strike was on cooldown, so
See,
it
the thing
couldn't
is,
really
he
work.
spent a lot of time there, just not
But
really.
straight falling bottom lane.
Yeah, this
The
is
Bristleback just died.
classic Bristleback moment. Yeah, okay, he's backing away. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, no, see, the thing is, there was a brief period of time for about like 3 seconds where Senking just did not hit the Juggernaut, and I feel like those 2 auto attacks would have been enough to kill him. Like, definitely.
My god, Eric has 10 last hits more. And he even took his rune now.
Gross. Absolutely gross.
Okay.
Oh, and the
got
Aether
him
Remnant.
in.
Yo, Eric, chill! Chill! Okay, that's not bad. Oh, Winter Wyvern's here, trying to get a kill on Eric. It's a nice body block. Remnant on the backside, nice. Oh, he's out. He's got he's got 10 sticks. He's fine.
Silence is broken.
I just got some confirmation from our cameraman that this is the first Silencer game in a while.
Since the league has started or has been ticketed, yeah. So since we've started ticketing and tracking our stats on dota2, this is the first game in the entire tournament where Silencer has been picked. So
Yeah,
hopefully it wins.
that's some extra information for you, chat. Production quality.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now all we need to do is get Hash to figure out how to put them in those little, like, you know, those little
Yeah,
little things that
the
pop up.
pop-ups.
Yeah. I think they're called toasts.
Alright, we have this
internally.
Wyvern versus Viper again.
Yeah, both somewhat dragons.
They are both dragons. Viper is a Drake, Drake is a dragon. Alliance
That is
series.
true. That is actually true. Drakes are a kind of dragon, yeah. It's all down to how many legs they have.
Bubble from the void.
Yep, but still dragon.
That's true. Because a dragon is 4 legs.
Yep. My dog also agrees with that fact.
Yeah. Your dog's been studying dragons for years. That's why he's been digging up archaeological.
He was a
bones
dragon
and stuff.
before,
Yeah.
then this is his second birth. Now he's a dog.
Yeah.
But enough about my dog.
Is he just gonna go through all the different animals on the Chinese New Year, and then eventually
Yeah,
reach
probably.
enlightenment? Yeah. And he's confirming it right there. That's Pog. That's Pog. Franca face. In the, what was it? Franca Z? Is the
Yeah,
dog
I
emote?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, Silencer pushing out some serious damage on this AA, but AA has South, so it'll be fine. Loses 5 in, though. Not very good.
Gotta say, it's very good.
But alright. They do have the detection in this end.
that's
It's
nice.
just outside of
That's nice. Good body blocking from Straw. That was good.
the
So, okay.
the Sand King almost was in vision over there. Like he went just outside the sentry range, so they kind of got in their
Suck?
awkward spot.
The suck? You kidding me? This suck? Oh my god! That suck did not suck. Actually getting the kill.
And it was like I said before that there's going to be this one point where if Void Spirit doesn't burst Pugna, then the life drain is definitely going to be the change factor because of how low cooldown it is. But
That was amazing.
it is a free mid lane right now. Nobody is really contesting that. And Strafe got the full XP for that Pugna kill, so he's going to come back bottom, and Wyvern is going to leave this lane.
Oh, that's a
Anomaly
really nice
smash.
omni. It's a very nice omni. Get
Another
some
minus
help.
2, by the way.
Well, mind, I wasn't about to say anything. Void Spirit.
Void Spirit is
moving up.
definitely to get another one.
Radiant's
No
middle
spells
tower is
though.
under attack.
He can keep moving, but Pugna, you know, the thing is if you leave lane
He's
against the
both.
Pugna, you're saying goodbye to your tower.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, Strafe's having to come
Strafe
up
is
with
here,
this.
so he's going to keep it on for a little while.
They got
and,
Silencer again.
when Rado is doing it for his brother, dude. Like he wants to win.
Ooh, that's a
on his
lot
brother's
of
birthday.
damage on that Viper. Yeah, he's trying to get a suck. He's trying to see the suck. He's like,
Hey, stock is successful. Strafe is falling down. And
lovely, delicious.
now Eric is looking to get that return kill.
gotta drink that milkshake. You know what I mean? Like you ever get those like American American milkshakes? They're like super thick and you have to like suck really hard.
Yeah. I've tried one of those before, although I've never been to America.
I've never been to well I've been to America, but like I mean they do them over here too.
Dire's top
Or-
tower
Alright,
is under
there are
Another-
2 astral shift charges, so you can definitely go on this.
Yeah, for real.
Radiant's
I
Oh,
would
and the
go on the
DD
side.
too.
forget about Bad Dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
This silencer has been eating a lot of intelligence.
Oh
yep. no, the
He's straight
Juggernaut.
down. Juggernaut straight down. Winter Wyvern following suit.
Also,
Yeah, saving the dissimilate as well. Very nice. Very nice.
Radiant structures
Can he go
this
for more?
silencer is not looking
He still
in a good
has the
spot.
he still has
Oh,
the
no,
DD.
no.
Oh my god, the Aether Remnant.
Yeah.
What a player.
Sand King also blocking all exits. That's very important.
Covering the exits. Yes, very
Covering
true.
exits.
Pugna can
Shadow
go.
coming
Oh,
in.
okay, they don't have an interrupt for the Pugna. I think this is
Oh,
where.
they don't even have mana on Pugna.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't have sock. This is another mana for sock. Oh, it's a nice cold embrace. It's a very nice.
Oh, he walked in. Gremlin. Oh no, that's not good.
Fine, it's fine. He walked into the random, but he had the
Alright, it worked out.
teardrop.
Nothing happened wrong.
Blessings upon a loyal
I want to clip the suck and call it the suck, but Twitch doesn't like it and thinks it's inappropriate.
Bad Dude's middle tower
I think you should rename it to something that isn't the suck, clip it anyway, and then post it in the Dota 2 server.
in your bottom.
Slurp. Slurp is a better
Slurp,
word.
yes, slurp.
Dire's
It
middle
does
tower
also
is
mean that, yeah.
Alright, so Luna has not been having a good time right now.
No,
But
she's
she
not.
is resorting to the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, she's farming quite nicely, but she's not
now
very ahead in
more
Dota.
advanced, so that's going to be a little bit more helpful to farm the jungle.
As you can see, just because she has highest last hits does not mean she's highest in gold. She's up there, but she's not highest.
Dire's top tower
Already
has
named
been
it the
denied.
Slurp. Legendary. Here comes Eric. Mr. OD. Is Mr. O dead?
Know nothing of silence, boy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Sand King has an early Blink Dagger because of this, and Straw will look to make a lot of plays with this. Eric
Oh,
has already
yeah,
been
yeah.
jumping around. So they have a lot of
no,
jumps.
Straw
jump stuff.
loves his blink initiators. That's one thing we've learned over these 3 games. He loves
Yeah.
his blink initiators, and what you know, what a blink
Yeah.
initiator is.
And
Thinking,
it's
right?
much easier than, like, let's say an axe, where you have to perfectly have the exact AoE and stuff planned out, and like you can't just blink in and then just walk up to them. With this, you have a blink and then you have a point click ability, so you're not gonna miss that, and it's gonna stun multiple people. So it's really good for him to get this blink early on. Can even catch the Juggernaut off guard. Like right now, he used spin. He's
Yeah.
tipping out.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
spin TP, I like it, just to make sure that you don't
Yeah.
accidentally get bursted. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but he just reached that lane and then just TP to somewhere else. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah,
waste of
well,
time, I guess.
I mean, if you know that if you go to the lane and then you realize that the if you go to the lane and then you realize that something is wrong, like you know that it's not a good place to be,
Like
then
glitchy.
yeah, you sometimes you just have to leave.
Your green
It is the right call to leave there, but this also gives Eric information that the bottom lane will be with the Juggernaut now,
It's
and he has no
nice.
escape.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
there's
a
gonna
nice
be
AAL.
a
The silence is
silence.
there. It's not going to
Rather
be
from
enough.
behind. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, they're
the ice blast,
converting.
the ice blast,
They're just running away.
the ice blast. It's too strong, too good, too amazing, fantastic. Still in the level 1 sock. Strafe coming around. Winter Wyvern's in the back line.
Oh,
Do we, see a do we see a Winter's Curse here to save?
He's holding on to it.
We don't.
Holding
Yeah,
on to a lot.
he's very much holding on to it, and I wonder why. Yeah, he says my bad. Yeah, slight miscommunication. It all happens. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
At -2.
-2?
To Strafe squad.
But while that's happening, you know, this is 2 kills for Radiant, 2 kills for Dire. It's an even fight at the moment. Oh, the epicenter! The epicenter comes in. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Kind of a bit of a questionable play.
Eric just
Double
killed
kill on
him.
Eric though, getting Weeb Slayer. They don't have an interrupt for him. He is OUT out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Alright,
attack.
Pugna coming in for this Luna kill. Luna kill is very juicy.
Oh, nice.
The suck.
Oh, nice stop on the side.
But the beauty about this is that you silence
Decrypt
yourself.
decrypt
Let me
number
just
2.
suck you again.
Oh, the Mask of Madness. More like the Mask of Badness because that killed her actually. Thank you.
I imagine we're gonna have Pepe Scoots enabled very soon.
Yeah, right. I mean, honestly, with me casting, if you don't have Pepe Scoots enabled, you're
I am
actively,
growing to,
you're actively
growing to the
trolling.
same length as well.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous, Kevin.
Oh yeah, no, the pun game is insane. Right, let's see what's happening. Oh,
That's a great
Pogna
catch.
immediately turned around on.
A Winter's Curse in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
the
Oh,
winter.
it's
Yeah,
not-
yeah, no. That is really bad. That cold embrace actually killed the Pogna there. Sand King goes
What
down,
did
which
you-
is nice.
Okay,
Eric
Sanky,
is-
that's minus
Yeah,
another kill.
Eric is hitting,
A
but like there's
very,
not much.
very old, unfortunate timing on the
Mm-hmm.
global silence.
Yeah. Oh, is this a dead AA? Oh.
He just walked back to show them that he's not dead, and now
Oh
he's
no,
dead.
no, yeah, no, he's dead. Yeah. The folly of man. Icarus flew too close to the sun.
Not quite as slow now.
Right, there's some look. He's looking in.
Yeah, he is looking in. There's the break as well. Okay. Mr. Rodi accepted his death.
Did he?
But
Though?
he-
He tried to dip me out.
Well, yeah,
He almost got it off.
Okay. He accepted his death the same way that someone clipping a wire on a bomb accepts their death. You know, it's like, right, I'm gonna clip this one, and if
Oh,
it
these
works,
stacks
I'm
are
alive. If
really
it
juicy
doesn't,
for Luna.
oh yeah, these are.
Sand King is also helping out and taking
Oh,
them.
look at these. Oh, look at that gold.
Oh, he's just gonna take them.
Mwah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think Sand
Guys,
King
if
taking
you're
them isn't
if
too
you're
bad.
playing Sand King in your pubs and you have a Luna, you don't take their sacks.
Mm.
Because Luna really needs this. This is the only way Luna comes back into the game.
I mean, Sand King getting items is also quite good.
Sand King also has whatever he needs. At this point, he's got a very early blink dagger.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
mean,
just
he's
spreading out
just,
information.
yeah,
Chat. Don't do this in your
yeah,
pubs.
he's trying to get his Yules, but like I honestly feel like the Luna. Yeah, the Luna.
These
needs to
guys
go.
are probably feeling themselves right now because of how well they've been doing in this
Oh, yeah.
tournament. So
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
Sand King, you can have it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, I've got my Mask of Madness.
Keep it
That's all I need, kind of thing. Yeah. No, I feel
Eric looking in a little bit of trouble right now because he's getting surrounded.
slightly. I
Silent.
mean, he is
over
Wood
there.
Spirit, so there is a level of
Oh, he just disjointed the
Yeah,
silence
he's
and will
just-
just keep it out.
yeah.
So looking
Yeah,
fine.
that's actually an interesting one because of how Dissimilate works. You cast a spell and then you get hit. So with the silencer thing, you cast a spell and you're immediately invulnerable. Then the silencer thing pops, so you don't actually get silenced ever.
Interesting interaction.
It's
It's
the same.
very,
with,
very consistent
yeah.
with everything in
It's
the
the
game.
same with a few others as well. I forget which ones. Like,
Alright, Eric's standing on the high ground. He okay, Bristleback knows. He's just walking into them. Gotta be careful of that nether toxin. Right, you just blink away. Nothing happened. Viper picks up an entire row of Athos, and that is a 4 Wyvern or a 5 Wyvern.
It's pretty good. It's pretty decent item timing, must say.
Is it a 5 Wyvern? Was it straight from the bottom lane?
Like, yeah, it's got to be a 5 one, right? Yeah, of course, it's 5 Wyvern. Look at that build. Tell me that's not a 5 Wyvern.
Yeah, no, I mean, was he 4 or 5? I don't remember exactly.
I mean,
because
he's
buying wards.
He's a support,
but he has
isn't he?
wards.
I mean, he's 5th on the leaderboard in terms of net worth. So I'm gonna
He's
go ahead.
having a good game. Like
He's doing well.
He's definitely getting higher priority than the AA. So he's kind of a 4.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the AA and him
But
are on
it's-
separate teams.
Or no, they're on the same team. Viper and AA.
Oh, Viper! I thought you said Wyvern. Sorry, my bad. I was like, eh? But yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
looking
very before.
the first right now. But the blast might snipe him.
Ooh, plus, yeah, he's dead.
Very like global silence right now.
Very
Maybe
late.
there's something else happening. AA looking
It's
in.
possible. AA is looking very possibly killable here. Oh,
Oh,
suck.
Viper. The damage,
Viper.
the suck.
It's too
It doesn't suck.
It's too much.
With the arcane run.
You guys doing some great work.
There's no cooldown.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel that they need to rework Pugna's axe now, just because of how low the cooldown is? Anyways, like if you
no,
get an
because I
arcane
think, Life Drain. I think Life Drain on its own is like having no cooldown on Life Drain. I think is very very good. Like I think,
yeah, but my argument to that is like if you build an Octarine core, you pretty much have no cooldown anyways.
yeah, but you also don't get the additional.
The only problem, the only benefit I get from axe is that if I get cancelled, then I can do it again.
No, you get an extra 100 damage.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that part. It doesn't really mention how much damage.
It does. It says set the
increases
damage. It says set the damage on the spell. I'm looking at it right now. Drain per second 225. Set the drain per second 300.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
also
no,
make
it's
mistakes.
yeah, it's okay, it's okay. No, but I think Pugna's zero cooldown is good just because of the cancels. Yeah, like I think getting like cancelled out of it and then being able to do it again is really nice. And also,
Yeah, what I was trying to go for was
being able to suck someone. Okay, being able to suck an enemy, refilling your health, and then immediately transferring that health onto an ally with no cooldown. Like if you need to, it gives you a lot of flexibility in what you want to do. Like, that's good.
that is definitely a good point. Oh, but what I was trying to go for was to give him an extra ability with the acronyms to make it even more annoying.
No.
I don't know what that
no.
ability is.
See, no, okay. The thing is extra abilities are only really good if there's something which the hero should be good at, but they're not, right?
Maybe steal strength, as Pugna only lacks that. I
No,
feel.
No, because they're not. No, because that's not something they should be good at.
Radiant's
All right, we'll have to get back on this with a lot of trade.
I feel like
Luna is not looking good for over here, the global
Yeah, for
status,
sure.
but oh, Tommy Flash doesn't connect.
I love
But-
your light strike. You're fantastic. Just never design a hero, okay?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, because heroes have to have weaknesses, don't they? Otherwise, they
Oh, I will
finest
come back to
creation.
this, but right now, Strafe is looking to die as well.
Yeah, okay. There's a fight happening. There's big stuff happening on Radiant side, and by that I mean there's big death happening on Radiant side. There's a lot of graves going up.
Hey,
There's a oh no
he's
no
gonna get
no.
straw. Oh no.
Okay, Winter's Curse.
No, that was
my bad
fine.
again. Okay, fair enough.
That was fine. That was fine.
Radiant's top thing is about to
That was just him alone. But this did not go well for Radiant right now. They lost 4 heroes, pretty critical heroes. If they lost Eric over there as well, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
And probably Roshan as well.
Did Strafe take the wrong talent?
What did he take?
Radiant.
Attack speed? No, it's fine.
No,
He
sorry,
is-
no, not Strafe. My bad. Sorry. Did Wyvern take the wrong talent?
Wyvern.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, he's scary now.
He's building an orchid. What? Huh? He had Locket queued up. What is happening? The more I look at this picture, the more I hate it. Weird Slayer, what are you doing? What is this? He has 3 selves. Slash's way.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, Eric finally dies and he's a
Very
minus 2
nice.
type.
Eric actually going down there. That's a really nice back there, actually.
That's a really good epicenter as well, but it's not enough. Yule Scepter.
Yeah, it's a good epicenter, but the thing is Pugna can now do as he pleases. Yeah, okay, there's the best fight. Yeah, Luna needs to turn and fight this. Like, she can't, like, her running
She can't.
away is... Well, no.
Oh, the bless! Oh, that's not connect.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying turn and fight. Like, if you can get a little bit of damage on the... Like, if she'd have, like, turned and actually, like, hit on the OD... sorry, not the OD, the silencer, like, you know... Then at least you could have gotten something.
Oh, look at OD's item queue. He's a 5, and he is queuing up a
Hex. Yeah. I mean, on silencer, I feel like that's like one of the ones that you can't build a silencer.
Of course, but he is definitely banking on the fact that they can snowball, because this is not something you normally queue up as a 5.
I gotta say, this is definitely
It's early in the game.
Yeah. This is definitely Pepeg favored right now. Like, look at the net worth graph. Like look at the net worth charts, and then look at the gold graph. Right, all 3 of the top of the highest net worth are on Dia.
Damn, that's a
it's
huge
all by at
swing.
least 1k. And look at this swing in net worth. It is massive in comparison to how it's been pretty much middling the entire time.
Oh, Wyvern got his Orchid.
Well, I mean, I guess it's good for the Void. Yeah, Hash
It's
makes a good
definitely
point.
good versus Void,
Yeah.
but is almost getting a Yule, so that's immediately going to be nullified.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I guess it means he's using his Yules on himself, like
Yeah.
as opposed to using it to set up his remnant.
But the fact that Wyvern is able to get this without getting
Global,
punished
did they
is
make
also
anything
pretty
happen
good.
with it?
Radiant's middle
A
tower is under
little bit too early on the trigger, it seems. Nice Atos, then comes the disarm, the slow, the suck,
Force
the
down,
dead.
minus
That
2.
turnaround Nether Toxin killed him. That's very unfortunate. It's very. Now they can set up.
And
Roshan
with this,
easily,
they go into Roshan. There's an entire Aghanim Scepter on the Bristleback who is not using it.
Oh
on
god, he's got
Roshan.
an Aghanim Septum, monk ass. You know what that means? He's just
My
gonna
finest
spam
creation.
Q and W over and over again until he wins the game. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you something if you don't already know it. Look at this Bristleback. Level 2 ultimate.
Oh, an Octarine Core also picked up on the...
210 bonus damage.
Okay.
Do you like rapiers for free? Because you get them at level 3. A level 3
Level
warpath.
3?
Yeah, level 3 warpath, yeah. Sorry, at level
That
3
is-
warpath, not at level 3.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Ridiculous.
attack.
When the ability is level 3, so level 18.
Alright, this game has swung into the Koala's favor, and that is where I
Oh,
come in
immensely
saying
so, yeah.
that you have underestimated the killing potential of Koalas, and now they're killing you.
Yeah, you've underestimated their power level for the last time.
Yeah, they definitely have a lead right now, which they can transition into a nice victory and get those Steam gift cards.
That's a nice break actually on the Bristol. Can't
Also
do
a
anything
nice
with it.
blast,
That was actually quite good. I was hoping they would be able to do more with that. But seems like they just
I'm
don't have
excited
the
to see the Silencer get a Hex. That is my highlight of the day. If this Silencer gets a Hex without getting punished, that is huge.
yeah, for sure. I completely agree with you.
Absolutely killing it with these -2s. Like, he's there, 22 int as a 5.
That's
Soon he
yeah,
will
it's really
transition,
nice.
and so will Wyvern. Like, look at Wyvern's build. Wyvern is scaling in this game.
I hate to see it. I wanted it to build Holy Locket. I wanted it to be an incredible healer, and she's just
Yeah,
not.
but you are just getting proved wrong. Wyvern is a
Stop
better
talking,
core
stop
than
talking,
a support.
stop talking. I hate it. It's awful.
Can't grief your team if you kill them first.
That is true. That is true. Jesus. Right. Rado, by the way, on this Pugna has been playing absolutely out of his mind. By the way,
He's doing it for
it's
his brother.
Really, really good. He's doing it for his brother.
It's
yeah.
yeah. If anybody missed the
Yeah,
context,
yeah.
it is his brother's birthday.
Yeah. So
happy birthday
So,
if
so
you're
naturally,
watching.
that means that when he wins the gift card, he's going to give it to his brother, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Glad we're on the same page now.
Yo, green dudes,
Yeah.
something bad is happening. In your bottom.
I would gift it to his brother if I won.
But you want? That's literally impossible. You cannot win.
Yeah, I mean if it's
Look at that
a
building
big
push. My God.
Bottom tower has fallen.
That tier 2 melted. like it was nothing.
Oh, Eric in a bad spot right now. Global
The
silence.
global silence committed.
The
It's a
Yules.
nice Yules.
But
Can he get
now
out?
is the time.
Immediate
Now is the time for the
dissimulates,
Wyvern.
plus the-
Oh, she's not in position. Unfortunate.
Yes.
Eclipse, but not gonna do much. Dice Blast.
Oh, that's a dead
nice
wristback. Can I do any more with it? Oh, the sock is there as well. The Yules. Juggernaut taking a lot of damage here, actually.
Yes,
Golden
they
Race is
just- Oh,
nice.
the Wyvern-
Mind gets saved because of the Winter's Curse. The
they
Omni
always-
Slash? The slash of
Oh.
Omni, that means all in Latin.
The buyback's coming out.
Wow.
I have jinxed them. This is
Actually,
happening.
well, I mean, that's his Aegis. He could still be out. It's not over yet.
The break?
got-
This
got-
is
he's
definitely
got the
a
play.
dead
Okay,
juggernaut. Like his team has abandoned him.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Kek bye.
Bye. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a 25 jug. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
A
Is
lot
that
of jugs.
25 or is that 30?
No, that's not 30. 30 is Grandmaster, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
got
you're
it's
right.
got a symbol
Yeah,
difference.
you're right.
Something above
Yeah,
above
yeah,
25.
27.
Yeah, something above 25 basically. Alright, Straw looking into a little bit of a problem right now. They don't have detection though, so oh, Dust comes out. And the -2.
Yeah, that's a -2. Sanking down. Dial want to take this fight now. They don't have a big team fight hold.
Oh, this
they're doing
Bristleback is doing so much work by just walking in, zoning them out. He almost has a entire BKB as well.
Yeah, and
Just
the thing
200
is
gold away.
he's got 280 bonus damage.
Yeah.
And if he keeps
not
just
only-
spamming his spells, he will have 310 bonus damage.
Yeah. I really like his purchase this game. Like he realizes that all he has to do is just exist and then completely zone the team, and then everybody can do whatever the hell they want to do in this game. It's a global silence.
Exactly, yeah.
Does not result in anything besides A.
Global
Die.
Silence comes out. The AA is dead for it, which I don't think is too bad because it means they're without an Ice Blast for a minute, which I think is something that I would be worried about if I were them, because
They
Ice Blast does kind of
Don't really have a lot of objectives to take besides
Yeah,
just
they-
securing,
Yeah, the thing is they
Yeah,
kind of want to just push out waves. I think at this point because they don't really have like you say objectives to take. They've got the outpost, Roche is down. Possibly try and get damage on the towers. If they can get Viper, they can push this high ground though. This is a massive opportunity. Yeah, that's strafed down. 2 dead, no buybacks on the Radiant side, and they've got a lane pushing in mid, and they can
Eric
pull
also
around
getting
on top.
caught now. They don't have stuns though, so Eric can just TP
precisely.
out.
Well, I mean, AA and Viper are both down. They don't have the supports.
But that's fine. Jug is hitting the tower. There's a stun coming out, but it's not
And
connected.
Pug is keeping him alive too. What a player.
Yeah. They also have the healing ward on the back. Nobody's hitting it.
That's true. Yeah, because Lunaglaves can't bounce to the healing ward.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't actually know that, but Lunaglaves cannot bounce to healing ward or to any other building.
Oh, the blink dagger from the
Oh my
Winter
god,
Wyvern.
the Winter's Curse actually got like Weave Slayer getting a good one off, finally.
You doubted his build.
I doubted it, and I was proven wrong.
Oh, the A on this from Pugna. Rado is doing it. Eric coming in.
Yeah, Eric.
not
It
enough
was a
damage.
really nice. It's good damage, but is it enough? Sanking's in there, but he can't actually do anything here. The epicenter doesn't actually go off. Ooh, yeah, hate to see it. Bristleback is now bristling, and he is also back. He is definitely definitely a hero in Dota 2. Bristleback Winter Wyvern is just such a it's so good. It's such a good combo. Like
I would
is
like
hard,
to point
Bristleback
out
is hard enough to
that-
kill on a regular day, right? But yes, go ahead, point out.
Mr. OD almost has his hex.
You're kidding. After
Don't
30
end the game
minutes-
before that.
In all fairness, 30 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower is under. Yo, good guys.
I
30
doubted the
minutes.
silence.
I doubted
Silence
well,
is complete.
I'm not being funny. Okay, in the entire of
Oh,
Reddit
the
TI,
massive tips to Eric.
in the entire of Reddit TI, this means that Silencer has a 100%.
Even his team made this
100%
difficult.
win rate.
Yep, 100%. Just pull out the combo in the final game. That's how you're gonna win a TI. And this is a TI. It's just not the TI you were thinking.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh, the -2s.
Yeah, they're coming out thick and fast. How much in is he on?
The
How much in,
GP is
how
slow.
much in is he actually on?
34
34. Nice.
plus. Oh my
Weeb
god.
Slayer had that one prepared. Wow.
Rado did it for his brother.
Nice. Rado did it. The underdog story.
He's now a
Fantastic
champion.
stuff.
He can tell his brother that he won a TI and the prize winning goes to him
Yeah,
for a
that's,
birthday.
that's true. That's true.
Congratulations, in all seriousness, to the Killing Koalas.
Yes,
Killer Koalas.
Killer Koalas absolutely played that amazingly. Really good picks, really smart stuff. Ridiculous played really well as well, I have to say. Ridiculous played that quite nicely. The Viper 4 was a bit questionable. I hate to be that person. I still don't really see the value in it. Maybe Strafe knows something I don't. I would have loved for it to win and then question him about it so I could get
So they were
ideas
doing
on
pretty
it.
fine until the point where they threw the game. So that massive swing resulted in like a terrible team fight, and after that, getting team wipe, losing Roshan, all of these objectives just going out of hand, and then Pugna coming back into the game, getting an A on this, getting his boost of travel, and then complete Octarine core from the Aegis fight. Which resulted in him just being able to be this backliner, like I mentioned before. Like the Octarine core just gives him so less cooldown that he can do what you do with Ags. Just not getting Ags is even enough.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of-
then it's in the spot where the Juggernaut can just hit tower with the healing ward beside him, and he has 3 heals in his team: his own heal, the Wyvern heal, and the Pugna. And
Yeah.
both of Killing Koala's supports went into the greedy route because of how stale the game was happening.
Yeah.
Got away with all of that just because of the fact that Bristleback goes in and just they have no answer to that.
Yeah.
The Ags of the
yeah,
Bristleback.
The big thing here is if you look at the graphs, you can definitely see like the story of the game is very simple. Really, it's simple and it's blatant, and that is just that the Killer Koalas played better. They farmed better.
Yeah.
They killed better. They used like the game was very even up until the 21 minute, up until the 25-minute mark when laning was over and people were starting to group, and then as Bristleback came online, as Juggernaut came online, as Pugna came online, the comp just kind of outdid Ridiculous here, and yeah, that's just that really is just all there is to it.
I'd just like to point out that I had predicted Team 6 to win.
You are correct. You actually did predict this. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed.
So
Anyway.
technically I am right,
Anyway.
and I even mentioned when I was predicting Ridiculous that I'm gonna jinx them. So the jinx is very strong. I am sorry, Eric, or Eric fans in chat.
Oh my god, Eric fans in chat. Right, well, either way, thank you so much to Strafe, Dritsek, Yud, Hahaha, Straw, and Eric for the amazing finals. But thank you even more so to that name is incredibly. Is it Phantom? Yeah, Phantom. To Phantom, Palmelator, Valdemar, Weeb Slayer, and Rado for the amazing show of skill. Enjoy the €20 Steam cards, each of you, and also congratulations on being our August winners for the Reddit Dota2 Cup. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time that I say goodbye, Inara. My name has been Melody. I've also gone by Shooped, and I have been casting this alongside my good friend Lightstruck. Lightstruck?
Yep, it was really fun. I loved the interaction with chat.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I enjoyed that. It's good.
I'm looking forward to more interactions, and have a good night. And congratulations to Killer Koalas and everybody who participated. It was a valiant effort from everyone, and
sure.
The games have been just top notch. Like I didn't find any boring games. It was just neck and neck every game.
Yeah.
So talent is definitely there.
The thing is the first 2 games were pretty back and forth, neck and neck. But that game right there was just close up until like about 6 minutes until before the end. Like it just kind of cascaded all at one go. It was very close before that. Anyway, yeah. Thank you very much to all the players. Thank you again to the Alliance GG on Twitter, or just Alliance Esports as you know them. Thank you to the Orange team. Anyone who if you do join the r/dota2 server, you will notice that there are some people whose names are orange. Those are the community organizers, and they are the people that make this happen. While me and Lightstreak are the ones which are, and Lightstruck are the ones that are public facing, and you will hear and see us most. It could not be done without everyone in the community organizers channel, as well as Trell, who is our resident green member who babysits us. With that, I must bid you all goodbye. Farewell, and we will see you next month for the next Reddit TI. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful rest of your month.